Hello everybody! And hello fellow miscreants. Now you have found your way to our overly bright Twitch chat, I guess we better introduce ourselves. We're the Bloodthirsty Puppets. I am Blood Puppet, and I will probably kill you where you stand.
Good start.
What would you like me to start with?
Oh, it's a bit tired, that one, isn't it?
It's a bit tired.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck you.
Okay.
I am Blood Puppet, and I will not be fucking you. Is that better?
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't know. I think you should be very careful how you answer that one. I will be offended either way.
Can't win.
No, that's the point.
No, in this situation I cannot win. And nor can Mac, my character. Hello, welcome back. I am thirsty and I will be probably shot a bunch of times.
Who are you playing?
Mac.
And what does he look like?
Mac is a glorious titan of a man of short stature. Who is recently shaved bald and has glorious, glorious sideburns that unfortunately do not meet in a glorious, glorious beard or fantastic moustache. He is glorious and wonderful and the best person in the world in his own opinion.
Definitely his own opinion. Right, moving on. Who are you? Who are you playing? What do you look like?
I am Tech Puppet. I am playing Ennis, who is a lanky space Irish, salvager type, who likes to go around acquiring things.
You remember this camera etiquette thing we were talking about? The camera's it's up there.
How many times do I have to slap you on the chin?
Shut up.
Why did you wait till after he started though?
Yeah, I've just walked smoothly out of the room thinking I'm looking straight forward. It's like, no, look up the air. Okay.
Oh my god, you're such idiots.
Okay. Anyway, my introduction's ruined. Moving on.
Oh god. Ruined.
Oh. Someone reset the father.
Hello.
I'm
Corone, and I'm playing Tepid, and he looks like this.
Yes, he legitimately does.
And sounds like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's excellent because we can bypass your description because people just look at you and like, there you go. Right, moving on to our middle one.
I'm Killer Kitten and I am playing Lola, and she is a sexy nerd who wears an awesome jacket.
I can't remember. Is it red?
It's black and it's got glitter writing on the back and chains.
Yeah. You've gone full punk rock.
So she's more like sexy if you're into medical injuries and
Shut up!
Scar tissue.
Yeah.
Core. That's the sexiest medical negligence advert I've ever seen.
She still has sexy even if you don't want it.
Whether you guys like it or want it or not, she's still sexy.
Yeah, she's still sexy. It's just a case of
Alright, moving on. Moving on. Let's leave medical scars aside. Moving on.
Hi, I'm Dev, and I am playing Quinn.
I don't think they saw that because your armor's not.
Quinn.
That's better.
No, I'm stuck in my tiny box.
Unfortunately, that arm of yours just doesn't quite. That looked amazing. How perfect your hands for place that.
So Quinn is he's an army man. He's blonde, blue eyes. Think which army he came from.
French.
British army. What's wrong? What's wrong with you?
Blonde, blue-eyed.
Yeah, from British
Excellent. Army. Okay, so yes. Okay, right. So we're going to do the traditional. No, before I get on to that, we better do the actual other part of the introduction. We are doing Friday Night Spiced. We are playing in the space setting, playing Bringing Home the Bacon, which is our little thing that we do. So just cut the rules back, chat while you're here. Don't be at all about someone's race, don't be at all about someone's gender, and generally don't be at all.
Or a screwdriver.
Or a screwdriver, thank you very much. Right, we are going to go on to the dice of recapping. I am going to be 1, invisible person on my right is going to be 6. What?
Wait, there's 6
well, you can just have
Oh wait, no, there are 6 in fact, you get to be 6.
No, I'm good. You can keep
No,
the
you're
invisible
6.
person if you want.
I just looked across and saw 5 of you, and like, well, there's 5 of you. I start with me. It's 2. Who's 2? Oh, it's you.
I'm gonna get a beard for this house.
Oh, we all know what his recap is.
Carry on.
Yes.
Okay.
In space.
Right. So, in space, events occurred.
Oh, Jesus.
Correct.
Yes.
What?
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's first
Gertie's
class so
office.
far.
Yeah. In space, events occurred. There were some glorious events in which many things occurred.
We started with James.
Yes.
No. I need to see him struggle through this.
Okay.
No help.
I need to see
Yeah.
him struggle through this.
Yes. Alright. Things happened. Fans were impacted with feces. We ended up in a wonderful office on a well-appointed office, actually, with lovely glass
Very
dividers.
well appointed. Yeah.
On Sally 1, with my glorious self held at gunpoint and unarmed, and these glorious individuals not getting my until I stood up and stabbed someone in the throat with a pocket knife.
I did throw a
Vegetable
bomb,
peeler.
but everyone decided they didn't want me to detonate it in the room.
Yeah, because people were nearby.
I was up with her. Go for it.
Yep. So
We don't want to die.
Currently, the
You not.
father is actually legging his way up to, and he's arrived at the end of the corridor. Ennis is outside of the room, and basically the doors are. He has, however, just heard Max cry of "Kill the bitch!" As he pulls out his grandfather's vegetable peeler,
Oh yeah.
which you wrote down in your character sheet for a laugh. You stabbed the guy who was holding you at gunpoint in the neck with said knife, and
I
did
think-
quite a lot of
I
damage.
think you're confusing me with Magnus Burnsides, but I do in fact have a pocket knife called vegetable peeler.
Yes, actually, yes, I am mixing the two. My bad. You are correct. You caught the reference.
But wonderful sideburns.
Yes,
Yeah,
there's still wonderful
I'm honoured.
So we are currently in a situation where Quinn and Lola are in the room. They both are armed, I believe, with the weapons. There are two guards nearby the windows. There is Gertie sitting in the middle with her weapon. James is sitting at the table apparently without weapons and a broken arm. There are two guards standing behind Mac, who is closest to the door. One of them is holding a bomb, but it has yet to be detonated. And the other one has a vegetable peeler stuck in the side of his throat. Outside of this room there is a single guard who is not holding a bomb, but he's a big root eye and doesn't look very happy. The father is running up the corridor and is a little bit distanced away. Tepid is just outside the door,
Ennis.
Ennis.
and the other guard who caught the other bomb which you left on the ground is currently running their way towards security. And it was at that point that we left it so that you guys could decide what the fuck you're going to do.
Okay.
Do we want to do initiative?
We are not doing initiative. What we are going to do is basically whoever side goes first, because you're spectacularly outnumbered, whoever goes first as a whole group will basically pretty much wipe out the others. So we are going to alternate. There are enough guards for me to play a guard between each one of your guys. So, being that we actually did have a surprise round, so to speak, I am going to let you roll that being the first go, so you get to have another go. And then you'll have your go, it'll go to me, and then we'll bounce around the room like that. So, I better put on some battle music.
Yes.
You know how this goes. Pull it out and put it back in. That's how the song goes, kids.
Is it
Spit on it first, put it back in.
if at first it don't fit, spit on it and try again.
If there's blood in it, spit on it.
Oh.
If there's blood on it, you don't need to spit on it. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
everyone knows blood is the best thing.
Yeah.
It's worked on knives and blades forever.
Where am I?
No, don't know.
Was that a serious question? Or
Yeah.
what, in the game? Where are
No,
you?
no, in life.
Oh, okay, right. What did I do to get me to this point in life where I'm role-playing with a bunch of psychopaths who believe that, blood is the best
You
lubricant?
did me.
Yeah.
She did you. That was your
what
your
she
first
did.
and only and possibly lasting problem. But it's your own problem now, so we got rid of it.
Yeah, right. So,
What are you doing, boss?
stabbing him again seems boring. I am going to try and get his gun off him.
Okay, go for it.
Grapple.
Grapple. We shall grapple. Yes. Right. Just as a heads up, I'm using the cursed dice for you guys. I'm hoping.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, this hasn't been rolled in over a year. And last time it did, bad shit happened to me. Actually, me.
Yeah.
Right. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
what? Don't laugh at that. Fuck you. That's a traumatising point in my entire life. Fuck you.
I think we missed something.
Yeah, I'm glad you are. I think it's only got 2 people in the same understanding.
Right, yes, I shall grapple him
Right.
dexterously.
Stabbed guard. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. See, this is good. I prepped all their stats, but I didn't actually write down their grapple stats. But
Piss.
it's never mind.
Oh well.
What'd you get?
8.
8. I'll let you win because it's funny, and you just stabbed him in the neck.
Yeah.
Doesn't the defender always win?
No.
No.
It's actually, even if you look at some other very, very famous systems, it goes to the attacker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And in this case, it's going to you because you've just stabbed him in the throat.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty
Makes
big.
sense.
That does give him a bit of a disadvantage.
Yeah, that gives him a bit of a disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You've taken his gun from him, but you haven't done anything to him.
Yeah.
All right, you now have a gun. Stats for your gun. Your gun, sir.
This one's quite a nice
Stabbed
gun.
guard. It is a cleaned pistol with 16 shots.
Does it have burst?
No.
No.
It's a fucking pistol.
Could be an auto pistol.
There are things with burst, but this isn't one of them. You now have acquired yourself a pistol. I better write that off of his list before I get tempted to use it again. Okay, alright, so that was your go. It is now Gertie's go. I have a set order for these guys. So.
Okay.
Right, it is now Gertie's go. Gertie, you notice she's a bit slow to move because she has recently been shot. Wearing her very fluffy pink dressing gown, she lifts up like one side and you can see she's got a derringer, which you actually noticed. I sent these guys a list of everything that they could see, and somebody crits and some fucking everything. So she reaches into her thigh holster and she pulls out this beautiful looking derringer, and she is going to aim it straight at Mac because fuck that guy.
Or not. Guess maybe.
Or not? Yeah. I mean, she's not into you.
No.
Oh, that's terrifying music, isn't it? I'll turn that down just a little bit.
Not at all ominous. I'm going to shoot you because fuck that guy. Ta-da! Uh-oh.
Perfect timing.
The end.
Holy shit! Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
Oh dear.
So that's a 16 to hit, just to let you know. They do some damage on you. Oh, no, this dice is paying out well already. I'm so happy. Oh, that was lucky for you. 8 damage. So she pulls out the derringer, and first thing she just aims straight for your shoulder, and poof! It just grazes the top of your shoulder, but it does take a hefty amount of life out of you.
It was 8, yeah?
Yes, 8 damage.
Okay.
Alright, Gertie is basically now going to dive behind the chaise lounge, which we all know is not exactly stupid. We all know that you can shoot through that shit, but it's still psychological. So she's diving over the back of that. Okay, it is now Ennis's go. You are on the other side. You have just heard "Get on the bitch!" Boom! Coming from the other side. The guard has also clearly heard this, and the big ass retard is turning around and opening the door. What do you want to do?
Would I be able to exchange my go for someone else's so I can go later in the round, or would
No.
that not work?
You're doing it in this order.
Okay, the woman who's running over to the security, can I see her at the end of the corridor?
Yeah.
Has she made it to the room yet?
No, basically the security room's much further along, but she's bolting it down the end of the corridor to get there.
Okay.
You're gonna blow her up already. She's still running with the bomb, by the way. She's taking this bomb threat pretty seriously.
Yeah, I'm just about waiting until she actually gets to the security room to blow her up so that she takes anyone there with her.
You won't
How
be able
far
to
away
see
is
where
she?
that is.
No.
You won't be able to see that.
Alright then, yeah, I'll just probably pop that one.
Okay.
Make sure
I
you pop the
need
right one.
Hit the deck.
You know which ones.
Yeah.
You know which ones.
I don't need to hit the deck, she's miles away.
Alright, okay, so you gave her one of your shape detonated charge bullshit things, didn't you?
Well, it wasn't a shaped charge, it was an actual, like, fragmentation.
Oh, frag mine.
Yeah, it's designed to be like an explosive device, not a shaped charge.
Okay, alright.
I guess it's probably more like a remote claymore.
Okay, in that case, wow!
Yeah.
Your remote claymore from here?
Yeah, so
Holy shit. Okay,
So why
many
hit
things will happen all at once if you're detonating this. One, I need you to roll... Fuck it, 3d8
Wow.
plus your explosives.
Are you saying that people are in range? Or?
Yeah.
Ooh, 8. That's 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 plus my explosives, yeah?
Yep.
Plus another 8.
23 damage.
Yep.
Okay, right, so...
Wow.
Right, so you basically pull this out like... As your thumb hits the trigger, you're like... Oh, I probably should have waited for him to get a bit further away. I
Idiot.
need you to take a reflex endurance. Where are you reflexing to? I'm going to give you. I'm going to say you have enough time to, when you hit the button, to realise that you need to dive in a direction. Where are you diving?
Onto the roof. Well, I want to kind of dive and climb onto the roof.
You want to use the root as a shield. All right. In that case, take a grapple check.
Okay.
Oh my god, that is.
Haha!
Nice.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 10.
Oh, he rolled a
13.
botch. So yes, you dive into this.
I'm gonna try and like as I grab, I'm gonna try and jump onto his back and like swing him round so he's facing the explosion as it goes
To be
off.
honest, you can probably just dive like at his back and grab him.
Yeah.
And then just like use him as a shield. All right. I need to take some sort of dodge for him if he's even gonna fucking notice.
He's
Come
Botch
on,
is,
Botch, he's falling
thing.
to the floor.
No, he's not to the floor because that would reduce the explosion. He's just going. Ah!
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say I'll let the botch. I don't know why I keep closing this thing. I fucking need it. We're about to fight. All right, so yeah, I'll let him die that botch. So yeah, he hits the ground and he takes the full 23 damage. Fuck mine. Okay, you have managed to successfully wipe out. Oh no, you haven't.
Oh, did the woman carrying the bomb survive?
She's standing there.
The female guard is noted in my notes as beefy as fuck. Is now dead. Your fragments like your equivalent. Yeah, your equivalent of the claymore fucking with bits flying everywhere. These ball bearings fucking flying up the place.
Okay, so
You basically just shredded her. She's turned into red mist. It's like
dead.
boom. You know there are bits of skull flying all over the
Can
place.
like her
and,
legs
couple
still be
hands.
standing there and just go.
No, that's a cartoon.
Oh.
She just obliterates and big pieces like fall down there, and you hear this huge explosion. And some of the lights above just basically begin to knock out, and there's a slight power surge as some of the as the power drops down in guys.
That's the route.
Yep.
Sorry, we're checking at the map.
Okay. Just be aware that you guys are right by the mic, so if I'm trying to speak, you're gonna
Oh, sorry.
just keep it just keep it low. If I'm noticing it, it's probably a bit too.
Okay.
Just that's all. So yeah, you see like you guys notice that in the apartment that the power like bumps just very very slightly as parts of the fucking wiring has been taken out.
Also, you hear a fucking explosion from like 2 foot through
And
the wall to your right.
so you hear this huge explosion, and like as the door opens, you see this kind of like debris flying everywhere. You see this fucking huge Ruto like hit the deck, shredded by all these fucking ball bearings, and it's lying perfectly behind him, unharmed.
Can I just go? I'm okay.
You can, and you can take a legendary point.
Yeah.
I forgot to note everyone had 2 legendary points from last week. I'm sorry, 2 session points from last week. I forgot to tell you that.
Okay.
I'll just do it one and I think about it because you can buy things like health.
Was I in sight of this explosion or
You
be
were.
affected of it?
You were seen, but way out of the explosion range. You'll reckon it's
How much
probably
is
going to take
health?
about two. Basically, it's going to take a round for you to get there, and that will be everything you can do in that round.
Okay.
Just because you're so far away.
There's nobody in the hallway to shoot them
Cucumber,
all.
how much is it to increase health?
It's 1 for a D4 or just 2 for a D4?
It's 2 for a D6.
Oh, 2 for a D6.
of
There you go.
health.
2 for a d6.
Yeah,
Excellent.
if you want to up your
Can we
health,
do
do
that
it now
Yeah.
before it's your go.
That's 2. That's 15.
I might do it. Why not?
Do it before it's your go. I'm basically giving you free health point. You got 1, didn't you?
Got 1.
You got 1.
Is it that plus your endurance?
No.
I'm up to 23 though.
Oh, that's
Excellent,
that's fucking
6.
stupid.
I'm up to 15.
Okay. It is you just shredded these 2 people. The Rutai is still alive, just as a side note. It's now James's go, who essentially dives under the table. On your crits or the perception, which by the way we did out of character so I could let them know what they saw. Lola, on your perception of a crit, you notice that there are things on the table. You see Helena's like busted hands, and you see, well, not her little human hand because that'd be stupid. Her busted mechanical hand, and you see that there was also a bunch of flash drives on there, which he clearly like put out on the table to show her and talk about the things that you guys had spoken about. He grabs all of that and pulls it under the table, and basically he just cowers under there like the little bitch he is. He does, however, have a broken arm, so I'm not holding it against him.
Yeah.
It's now the father's go.
Okay. Run to the door.
Yes.
Turn over.
Turn over. Excellent. All right.
You're going to end your turn standing on the wounded.
Well, that's all I can do, I think.
That's all he can. That's all he really can do. Is just turn up and see you at his feet. That's about what we can do. Obviously, at this point, someone may be getting up, you know, narrative-wise. But yeah, you've just arrived.
He can't even do anything with his quick draw.
No.
Oh.
He
This is
can
how
quickly
long
draw
it
his
has
gun.
taken. This is how long it has taken. It is a long corridor. He is running for his life into, almost straight into an explosion. So, you know, the fact I'm not making him take damage is impressive in disguise.
Oh, it will be
Alright,
drawn.
the guard which you stabbed now attempts to stab you.
With the thing he pulls out his neck.
No, he does not. He has a shitty, shoddy knife of his own.
Okay.
Nice.
So you've just wrested the gun from him. You've just been shot in the shoulder, and now he's going to pull out his knife and he's going to attempt to attack you. But he doesn't, because he's a fucking failure. They're all failures. He goes to stab at you and basically just goes just like too far. He's like, ha, dodge out of the way. So he's basically just like leaning part way past you when it comes to your go.
To be fair, he does have a knife hanging out of his throat.
He does have a knife hanging out of his throat.
Probably can't breathe very well.
Also, he
might
just
be a bit
he just
concerned.
failed a grapple, which means he's bound for the turn.
No, it's not bound.
You didn't grapple, you took his gun.
You took his gun. You took his gun from him. That's
It's
a
all good.
grapple, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's all good.
You took his gun. That's exactly what you're into. That's what happened. All right, so that was stabbed guard's go. It's now Lola's go. What do you want to do, my dear? Gertie is on the back, dive down the back of this chaise lounge. There is a Rutai bleeding to death on the floor with Ennis with a thumb up in the air, like, I'm okay. The guy who's been stabbed by Mac is still profusely bleeding out, but he is attempting just to attack Mac again. And James is hiding under the table like a bitch.
And the other guard?
And which guard?
You've got like a little guard 2.
Guard 1 and guard 2.
Yeah, those guys are basically moving by the window, but they haven't yet had their turn.
Okay.
They're pulling out their guns, they're getting ready to fire.
Taking them out before they go would be
good.
Yeah.
Because we literally can't do everything simultaneously.
Okay, I will aim. I'll aim at guard 2, which is over by James.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm aiming my big mama gun, by the way.
Oh, that's fine. Yes, that's perfectly good.
Naturally, your wrath goes in James's direction.
Yes. Naturally.
All right. So big guard Sue is he's definitely wearing some
nice.
armor. He was wearing some form of armor. Roll us some damage.
Let's see, D10.
Yep.
Yeah,
+2. You're probably right, actually. What do you get for a crit? You get extra dice, don't you?
No, with a crit, there's a crit table, or I'm about to describe to you the awesome thing that's about to happen because I have imagination.
Okay.
What? They're there for people who need them.
Oh, I know. They were just also fun.
Yeah, they are quite funny.
4.
That was the extent of your damage.
What's
with
your
Big
to
Mama.
hit roll
Can't be right.
with guns?
It's only D10 +2. She's
Yeah.
not good at big guns.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I rolled a 20.
Yeah.
So that's 2 plus 2 is 4.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, boy am I glad you got a crit then. So you pull out your gun. Where are you aiming on him?
I'm gonna aim for his.
He is wearing armor, just as a heads up.
Yeah.
He's clearly wearing like chest armor and stuff.
Yeah, that doesn't work if I'm using a gun. So yeah, I'll just aim for his head.
Okay. So yeah, you managed to like you aim for his head and you do get him like square in the side of the jaw. So like poof, and you see like the part of his jaw just poof, explode out and shatter into things behind you because you're fucking there, of course it will be. You see like bone shards just like fly backwards out of his jaw. You've taken a good portion of health out of him. And he's definitely not going to be speaking or kissing or anything like that in a very, very long time. You fucked this guy over pretty badly.
Excellent.
And the fact I'm allowing you to do any damage on this guy is nuts. Alright. Okay.
The meta rules of bloody mess is actually only at -10. Is there a bloody mess?
Yeah, when they die.
Yeah.
Basically
Why-
when things die.
Why would I not be able to do any damage to him?
Because his armour is 4.
Okay.
Which is why I'm so glad that you did a crit. Because it means I can allow you to do damage to him.
Yes, thank you.
He has taken damage, but he's still looking pretty okay. And I put that on the wrong guard because I'm a tool. Right.
I'll keep trying.
It is now. That was stabbed guard. He just had a go. Bomb holding guard. The guy standing by the door with a bomb.
I was going to say, can I do an intimidation check standing there with my finger?
No, you cannot because you just put your thumb in the air like a cool bro.
Yeah, that's fine.
The first thing he's going to do is throw the bomb out of the room. He literally just throws it out. He pulls out his stun gun and he's going to attack Mac because he's right by him. Okay, I need you to take. Actually, let me see if I hit you first. Yes, he does. So I need you to take a physical endurance of at least 10, please. Or be stunned.
Yes.
How much of a yes?
11.
Yes. So he attacks you in the neck with the stun gun, but these aren't like they aren't designed to do damage. They're designed to stun you.
Probably just hits me on the duster.
Yeah. Basically, he just like you know he dances around his other mate, and just like attempts to stab you with it, and he scores a solid hit, but you're just like oh, this is fucking nothing. Yeah, it's like Helena is electrocuting me accidentally with far worse. Okay, wow, these guys have been really ineffective. I need to fire them. It's now Quinn's go. What are you doing, man?
We're about to fire them for you. It's fine.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Do you want to see the map?
Yeah, there was another guard, wasn't there?
Yeah, there's loads of guards, man.
Yeah.
There's
Another one by the
guard
window.
there.
The guard by the window, the nearest
So
to
you're
James,
there,
has taken
one
is
there.
missing part of his jaw.
And there's the one that I've just.
But the plan
Chop
was
the
to
jaw
shoot for you to shoot him and me to shoot the other one.
Yes.
But
But
might
I
be
feel
an idea
like-
to finish one off.
Yeah, I feel like Mac's fighting 2 at the moment, so I might actually turn and take one
It's
out.
kind of
But
fighting 3 at the moment, but yeah.
yeah. So, seeing Mac in peril and having already taken a shot, I'm going to spin on my heels and shoot. Try and take out one
I
of
assume
his.
you guys have stood up from the armchair.
Yes.
Not doing
No, James Bond, push yourself back.
I'm not standing.
Come on,
I just
James
had
Bond
this
it.
funny thought you two were just sitting on the sofa still like, pass, motherfuckers. I see you stood up, fair enough.
Yeah, we stood up and I turned around.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm trying to
So
assist.
which one are you shooting at?
I think it would seem
Stab
cooler if we're
guard
doing it
or
from the
ex-bomb
armchairs.
holding guard?
I'm going to try and take our ex-bomb holding guard, so
Okay.
I imagine stab guard will bleed out eventually anyway.
You hope so.
I imagine.
Okay,
He
so
might not,
roll
but he's
for
in
it.
at a slight disadvantage.
Yeah,
Oh,
go
that's
for it.
not great. 13.
Okay, I'm just throw a bomb.
To be fair, he has just attempted to electrocute your friend, so his back is probably to you. So I'm going to go with, yeah, you're probably going to shoot him.
Sweet. Where's my D8? There it is. And I do a whacking maximum damage,
Nice.
of 19.
Holy fuck. You pull out your gun, you see him like stabbing, you see Mac just like, what the fuck? And then Mac just sees this guy just explode next to him as you take him like literally through the shoulder and exit out the other shoulder. You just see the bones go as it explode out the side, and yeah, he basically falls to the ground dead.
That's what you get, motherfucker.
2 down.
Who did that?
So which one was that?
That was bomb holding
Ex-bomb
guard.
Bomb holding.
guard, so
Yeah,
He's
Bombi is done.
Bombi is
dying.
down.
He's
Okay.
dying.
he's dead.
Right, it is now Guard 1's go. Guard 1 is standing probably the furthest away from the
Yeah.
door, the dude with the
By the
orange.
bulletproof thing.
Yes, this dude is also wearing quite a bit of armour. And this guy is going to pull out his... Right, his first reaction is to run over to Gertie and shield her with his body. As he's running forward, however, seeing that Quinn has actually just blown out one of his mates, is going to fire at him. I don't think I should have everyone attempted to kill Mac. Oh no, I kind of do. Well, that was a lot. So that was a 13, so yes.
I am going to use my expert combatant for the first time
What
entire
does this do?
to force him to re-roll at a -4 attack.
Oh, wow, that's great because I now have a -1 to my roll. Fuck. Straight dice roll.
That's a nice,
Okay.
nice one.
I did not fudge that.
Bitch!
Did you crit?
Nazir was like, fuck you. As he runs across and you just like do that kind of like shaky thing to try and put him off, he just has none of that bullshit and will just fire straight at you.
You jinx slightly, just shoot you in the leg. Stop that shit! Bam!
You give him like, you could try and confuse him by winking at him, and no. He's not having any of that shit.
You're not
Oh,
convincing me. Yeah.
You don't have
Wow.
the sexy.
Holy crap, well that was fucking pointless. So he pulls out his gun and as he's running across he shoots at you and he... Is it going to be funny to do that? No, I'm just going to shoot you. Alright, so he aims to shoot at your arm and he takes you through the forearm, just there.
Ouch.
So it's just like almost
Left or
perfectly
right?
between... What's your gun holding hand?
Alright,
It takes you through your left.
that's handy.
Because only because if you're holding the gun, your arm will be at a slightly different angle, so you'll be able to get you straight through there. So yeah, he's taking out your other one because it was easier, it's basically easier for him to hit. Yeah, so he does that for 5 damage.
Ouch.
I rolled double ones. Fuck.
Okay.
And then it's
All right,
back to
so
Matt.
guard number 1 is now shooting Gertie. Okay, it is now back to your go.
Okay. Alright,
It's alright, I have a whole list of them, I'm just going to keep going around.
I've got a list too. It was just something. I was sitting there, I was like, what happened? Guy goes jaw shot. But, okay.
Well, he's going after you.
Okay, cool.
Give him a fucking chance.
He may be
Kill him already.
recoiling slightly from having his jaw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was just like, I was waiting
go.
for this guy to have, like, his own surprise round on me.
No, we have the surprise round.
Yeah, I know.
You stabbed a guy in the
Yeah.
throat, that was a surprise.
Yeah. Oh no, I think I'd be fairly surprised if I got shot in the face and then fought someone. But, whatever. Might it happen. Right. I take Stabby's gun and I place it firmly in the crotch of Stabby.
Okay.
Because I imagine I'm still like holding him.
You've taken the gun out and he went to attempt to stab you,
Yeah.
but basically he's gone slightly past
Basically,
you.
as you're lifting the gun to shoot him in the face, it goes off. Or you knock against his crotch and pull
I'm literally picturing this as like the work of seconds. So I've gone I've grabbed the gun off of him, I'm pulling it away, and he's tried to stab me.
Yeah.
So
pull the trigger as
now
you're
I've
pulling
just
it.
pulled it out of like his holster. I'm just going to fire it into his crotch.
That's amazing. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Don't fuck it. This is going to be great.
It'd be very hard to fuck it.
He would find a way.
It's possible.
Yeah,
It could jam. It might
I am using my dice. Yeah.
It's not a botch.
It's not a botch. It's not a botch. It is a 9.
Yes.
Hooray!
But
You're
you're
so
point
fucking
blank
close,
to the
yeah.
guy, it's not
Yeah.
difficult to hit.
That's what I meant. So
Yeah,
unless you
you're so
got a
fucking
botch,
close.
Yeah.
then
But I live for those botch moments.
Nice.
Nice. 14 to the crotch.
oh,
Sting.
Oh
Max
man,
damage.
yeah.
He's definitely going to bleed
Taking
out
his
from
damage,
that
ignoring any armor at all, that takes his damage to 27.
So you basically pull out the gun and you pull off the equivalent of like the sack tap with a bullet, and basically you just fucking obliterate this guy. You pull it out and it just pings just below, and you just see this guy go like completely white, almost as if blood is gushing out from his crotch like a. Anyway, and then he just hits the deck.
The Unreal Tournament voiceover comes in, crotch shot!
Yeah. Alright, so that's stabbed guard down. It took him a couple of a round or two, but he finally went down. Okay.
Giggity.
Alright.
that's two
Okay,
guard
it is now guard 2's go. And seeing how Gertie again is in actually no, he's been shot in the jaw, so
Yeah.
this guy's gonna fuck! And he's gonna aim his 12 shooter at he's gonna run towards Ellie. No,
Lola.
not Ellie, I'm so sorry.
Ellie's a different one.
I know. I'm
Different worlds, different
different
worlds.
worlds. I have so many words. Just yeah.
So you got the dice out again.
Yeah, that's the problem. I'm playing with his dice. That's the problem. So guard number 2 rushes towards Lola, and he pulls out the stun gun, and he's basically going to attempt to just dive straight into you.
Is this like a grapple?
Yep.
Oh.
He runs forward, making
That's
some
really
kind of crappy
stupid. I
pun.
rolled the wrong
Yeah.
dice.
Should that be a botch?
No, it wasn't a botch. But he did only roll a 1.
Oh, good.
And his plus to that gun is only a 5. So he goes to basically, like, essentially the equivalent of lamping you with it. He's so fucking angry. He's forgotten the fact he has a gun. So you've just shot his jaw out. And he's gone for you. And yeah, he's completely and utterly missed. These people suck balls. They're just really good stats. Fuck me. Alright, that's the end of his go. So now it's Ennis. You are currently lying on the floor with a very unhappy Rutai.
Cool. You said there was Gertie behind the chair, another guard behind the chair with her, so two
Yeah, so
behind the
he's
sofa.
literally protecting her with his
So they're
body.
both behind the sofa, yeah?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. I'm going to dose myself up with my Hulk out.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
And I'm
Would
going
you
to...
explain
Got
the
you, had
effects
that.
of Hulk out because we've not come across it actually being used, I don't think.
Basically, you wouldn't like Ennis when he's angry.
Keep
Pretty
on.
much explains Hulk out.
Is the Rutai dead now then?
No,
No.
He's ripped up a bit, but he's still
he's
alive.
ripped up. He's still clinging to life
Okay.
with some big fucking claws.
But basically, yeah, Hulk out is... you inject it and it basically massively physically stims you up, but basically melts your brain while you're up, while you're under the effects. So it increases strength and endurance, doesn't it? Strength by...
I don't know. That's what I was on to check.
Yeah, that's why I'm checking.
I think it's strength by like 3 or something.
It's ridiculous. I remember that.
Yeah.
See, if things
For a
like
system
this
we
can
wrote, we
happen,
should
one
remember.
should have checked them.
Yeah.
If you knew we were going to use this in your planning, maybe you should have checked this up.
Yeah.
Well,
But it
we've
wasn't.
yelled
It
that
wasn't
now.
something I was planning on doing until I suddenly realised that I've got no weapons and there's no immediate weapons apparent because the guy I'm laying next to is a Rutai who doesn't have any like.
He does.
other-
Created a friend.
I don't care. This is
It's a
funny
big gun.
anyway.
It's a big like, automatic gun.
Too.
But anyway, regardless of that, what I'm going to do now that I've done this Hulk out is I'm going to run over to the chaise lounge there and I'm
Yeah.
just going to try and boot it and
That's
try and knock it over.
Oh, you want to
These two
kick? You
people
want
behind
to kick a big ass chase launch over Gertie?
Yeah, because I assume it's got it's off the floor, isn't
It's
it?
off the floor. That's so
So-
genius.
assume-
I want that to work.
Yeah. So I basically want to boot it so it will smash into them and slide over them, so they'll just be like laying on the floor.
You
underneath it.
basically want to clip the top of their head with it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's probably a strength roll.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because you are literally booting it with your with your foot,
Need to find out what
With your bare feet.
your bare feet. But we need to find out what Holger does first, because there are things to it.
Make it up on the spot.
For some reason, we
No,
put
it's
it after
literally-
goddamn spaceships.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drugs and effects.
As
Which
opposed-
after spaceships.
As opposed to putting them in with healing
Yeah, I felt
because
that.
they're drugs.
I felt that.
Plus 3 strength, plus 2 endurance,
Holy
plus
shit.
10 HP,
So that'd be 11 to my
Don't
strength.
forget
check.
to add 10 to your HP.
Yeah.
Temporary.
Yeah.
So what
and a
did
permanent -1 to your endurance addiction.
you...
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
Permanent.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's shit you don't want to mess with.
Yeah.
So what did you get finally?
I've got an 11. I'm just debating using a legendary point to re-roll that because I don't know if 11's good enough. Actually, I'm only kicking a chair.
It's not a chair, it's a straight
I'm
launch.
going to use a legendary point to see if I can get something better than 5.
If that tone didn't indicate anything.
Oh no!
Worse than a 5.
I rolled 3 instead. So that's now
6 plus whatever your straight
9.
launch bonus.
yeah 9.
No, you don't. You basically kick it, but you do push it back a bit. And
Can I use another legendary point to do another re-roll?
Yeah,
Really?
go on then. Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, why not?
That's all
This
of
is
them.
probably the
No,
worst.
it's not. I've got one more.
He's got one more. I gave him one.
You could just burn
Oh,
2
yeah.
to do it.
That's
How about
better.
that?
That's better. 6.
Slightly.
So that would be
12.
like 12. That's a very hard check.
Yeah, I know, but it's still kicking a fucking sofa over somebody's head.
Well, all I'm doing
It's
is
still
basically
pretty
putting my foot
heavy.
against it and sliding into them so they
Yeah,
get
but
knocked to
you
the
know,
ground.
you just said you wanted to kick it over their head, basically, to clip them on the head. And the only way you're going to kick it up and over the head, that's pretty hefty thing.
Well, I mean, like, kind of putting my foot against it and shoving it because they're kneeling
Okay, so
behind
no,
it.
okay,
it
so
would
shoving
smash
it
into them.
is different than trying to kick it over their head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
which
not
is
trying
what
to-
you literally just
Oh.
said you wanted to do.
So when I said I meant put my foot against it and give it a shove so it will slide over them, and
no, it
because
will
they're
slide
kneeling.
to them and
Yeah.
hit them, but it won't slide over them.
Well, I'm assuming they're like kneeling next to it, so when it hits them, they'll just fall over to the floor.
Yeah, possibly. It will hit them for sure.
Yeah.
I
The
think,
idea
I
is
think
I'm-
this was a confusion as James hiding under the table and Gertie hiding behind the chaise lounge.
Well, the chaise launch is basically just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a board which is
Yeah,
raised
but
off the
you-
back.
a
it's,
With
sofa,
like-
yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
it's still basically a sofa. And
Yeah.
the way you wanted to do it, you just described, you wanted to kick it over their heads. It's like, that's quite a difficult check.
No.
Kicking the thing and pushing it at them, definitely a very different
Yeah,
check. And
basically.
yeah, you've definitely hit them. You can definitely hear the muffled sounds
Yeah.
like, oh, ow, fuck.
But I want to keep pushing it so that when they're on the floor, it sails
Okay,
over
so if
them.
you're
so I
ramming
get
it
them.
again, it's very different to kicking it.
Yeah.
They're two very different things.
Yeah. Well, basically,
So, okay, tell me exactly what you're doing.
Okay,
and
I'm
I'll
gonna-
tell you whether you've done it on a 12.
I'm going to run up to it, the Hulk out, put my foot against it, and just shove it as hard as I can, so it will hit the people behind it and carry on over them.
If possible.
That
Yeah.
If it knocks them over.
But if it
Okay, you've run up to them and you've given it a good hard shove. It's not going to roll over them because for it to roll over them, you actually need to give some lift to it. And 2, you only really got a 12. That's not actually a whole lot.
Yeah,
It is
true.
fucking sofa. Yeah, you do hear hits, and you do hear like a thunk, and you do in fact see like Gertie like collapse down to the floor a bit. But the guard has managed to hold his ground because he's bigger, beefier, and she's has a level of suffering.
So now you're essentially in a scrum with a sofa. in the middle.
Yeah, you've kicked it.
Yeah.
You've given it a good shove with your
the
foot.
last 3 rolls of a dice and I couldn't
Yeah.
get above a 6.
No. Well, that's.
I
the
should
way
have
the
just
dice
burned
goes.
like 3
Too late,
legendary points to
Rob.
just achieve it, and that would have
Too
been
late,
far
bro.
better.
Too late. Okay, it is now. So shielding guard's gone. Guard 2's gone, and he's fucked it again. It's now the Rutai guard who has basically fuck all in the way of health. Lying on the ground, he pulls out. He sort of like shifts a little bit, and he pulls out this beautiful automatic weapon.
Why didn't you kill the one that was right there?
Well, because I kind of imagine this being way more effective than it actually has been. Basically, just made someone fall over, which is.
That's
really,
what would happen.
really
Yeah,
crap.
but that's what would happen if you kicked a sofa. We're not talking like a small chair, not like one of these, which would still be a bit of an effort to kick up someone. Yes.
That's literally like a bed, like a lilo with legs.
Okay, I'll rephrase it then. You're trying to kick a bed over someone's head.
Well, no, it's only a really light thing.
No, it's not.
No.
They're
I
not.
think
They're
we're-
really not.
They're quite heavy.
Yeah.
We're imagining something a bit
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
I'm imagining that thing you have like Jessica Rabbit stretched out with like the little fold-up pillow, which is like
Yeah, the thing made of a huge slab of hardwood
Yeah.
with,
They're
a,
pretty
with, a,
heavy.
with a really thin, quite uncomfortable.
They don't
pillow.
look. They don't look heavy, but
But
they are.
they do.
They really,
it's
really
basically
are.
still a sofa. Yeah, you're still trying to kick a sofa. The only difference is it doesn't have one end. That's it. That's all it is.
Okay.
Okay, right. So being Ruto guy, he's going to pull out his big automatic weapon, and he is going to
Might
attempt to
throw.
fire at you
Salty.
because you basically blew him up, and he is going to. Yeah, fuck it. He's going to burst, so I'm going to burn some
You're
d4s.
so dead.
I have 10 temporary hit points.
It's
Yeah,
true,
he
yeah.
won't
You're up
be,
to
it won't be
25.
too bad because it's only a bonus to hit, not bonus to the damage.
True.
So, no, it's not the way it's written.
So you'll get hit more than once, right?
Yep. It's just bonus to hit.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, and damage. I'm right.
Yeah.
So that's burnt that amount of ammo, which basically for him doesn't fucking matter.
He'll be dead before he needs to reload.
Wow, wow, wow! He really didn't need to burn that. Okay, so he has definitely hit you. I'm going to say he's going to hit you twice because I only burned one extra.
Okay.
And that's going to be potentially awful lot of health, and I'm quite sorry. Yes. And yes. So he does 16 points of damage to you.
That's not
You guys just hear yeah, but some of you don't have 16 hit points.
He's got 25 right
He
now.
does now,
He wouldn't have.
but if he didn't,
Minus endurance. of
yeah,
course.
minus endurance. Yeah, minus endurance.
That's
So
fine. I
yes,
didn't minus my
So I've
endurance.
taken 4 points of damage.
I have 3 extra
yeah.
points.
So you've burnt through your
Is it
temporary.
half endurance or full endurance?
What's that for?
For
Full.
minusing damage.
All of it.
Full of it.
Full of
Okay.
Full endurance, but don't forget your armour.
That's a good point, though. 1 point of armour everywhere.
Yep.
Except my
So-
Two
head.
hits you apply twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gave you the total damage. I didn't.
Oh, what? So I
Didn't fuck
actually double my endurance because it was 2 shots then.
Okay, so assume that they do 8 damage each.
Okay. Okay.
You can mitigate your damage from there.
Okay. So
Alright, so the Rutai is going to
So actually
crawl
taking
out
damage.
of the room past the father. So what do you want to do?
Oh, me?
Yeah, this mostly dead Rutai is now crawling out of the room, like rat-a-tat-tatting with his
Did you just throw your hat on him?
That would confuse the shit
that
out
was
of
a
him.
free action. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a free action to drop your hat.
I'm going to say,
Shit got serious.
hello, Mr. Guard. And then I'm going to shoot him in the head.
Which one?
The one that's
Rutai.
crawling.
Okay,
Rutai.
yeah, the big Rutai guy. Fine.
Yeah.
Poor guy that's surrendering and trying to get out.
You didn't surrender, you just shot me.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot, yeah.
15 attack.
Right, basically you put your gun to his head without looking as like, hello there, and you pull the trigger, and then you basically can aim your gun wherever the fuck you want. You had 2 hit points left, and I know that you're a plus 10 already on damage or some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
You just fucking blow his head away.
Let's for argument's sake, see what it was. Would have been
Maximum damage.
No.
It would have been 18 damage.
Now
Fuck
that
me.
is definitely a bloody mess.
Yeah, basically you blow his head off and like fur and fucking like claws just fly everywhere. It's beastly. Your nice, recently new white shirt,
yeah.
white suit is now creamed in red. It's amazing.
Don't worry, it didn't cost much.
Okay,
I'll just
all
buy
right.
another one.
That was truly spectacular. I'm going to write that guy off.
He hasn't had another go
I
yet.
kind of like the idea that when you turned up, you were hazed with
There's a
pink
lot of
anyway.
guards, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Like
literally
you just run
altering
through a
between
cloud
them.
of person.
So, and basically, the less there are, the more she'll go.
Yeah.
Provided she doesn't die. And speaking of, because Beefy as fuck guard got obliterated by someone's not quite a claymore, it is now Gertie's go. And she's going to, while still laying on the ground, the only person she can really see is Mac. Oh, really?
On my legs.
It's true, yeah, you did just boot it.
I just
Yeah,
kicked
that's
the
he's
sofa
standing
into
over
her.
going,
There's a sofa between you and her. Really.
No, but I'm standing.
backless
I'm
sofa.
standing there, and I've just kicked the sofa into her. So she's
Okay,
on the floor.
if you want to be seen by her, fine, but
Well,
she still fucking
If she's
hates
laying on the
Mac.
floor, she'd see his feet because Shay Long's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that far off the
But
floor.
either way, she still has to clear a shot on Mac.
Okay, fine.
Either way. So she's going to fire at Mac.
Through
Sorry,
eyes.
Mac.
Well, that was a 12.
Roll a
So,
star, got a 12.
yes. If I got a crit, I would be laughing so hard. Okay. Let's roll some damage up.
I'm trying to save your life. It's just nobody wants you to get through this.
Oh, it's
So-
alright.
Oh shit, I rolled the wrong dice. That was sad because I got maximum damage on that. I might have to go with that one anyway.
Yeah.
Because, fuck you.
Because you're the PM and you can.
Yeah, because I'm PM when I say so. It doesn't really matter. Exactly the same on both dice. So she does 14 points of damage to you. She's aiming pretty much straight for the gut. She's going to ping you straight through the gut. It's 14 damage.
Got plenty of damage.
So, less your endurance. Are you alive?
Yeah.
Good. Excellent.
Unconscious, but alive.
No, fuck you.
Right?
Unconscious.
You've got a hell of a lot more endurance and armour than I'm thinking of. What?
Just alive.
He does it the same way that Sammy does, where he
Oh,
cuts
thank
it up
you.
rather than down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you weirdos. I was sitting there thinking, you've only got 4 hit points, what the hell? And then suddenly with 13, I was like, huh?
Alright, it's still
Do
you
it the
die
smart
when
way.
you're supposed to. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, Gertie's just fired the second shot from her.
Yeah, I was really worried because I thought you were about to die then. I was like, shit, do I use my legendary points to turn that into a botch or something?
Alright, so yeah, Gertie's just fired from essentially under the floor. She's now got herself back onto a stable feet after she shot you. Quite happy, she's just pinged you straight in the gut. It fucking hurts. You have just been shot in the gut. Now, what do you want to do?
What?
You've been shot in the gut.
Sorry?
It fucking hurts.
What did you
Just
do?
roleplay
Cry?
wise, you've just been shot in the gut. What do you want to do?
Well,
Actually, that is
to be
actually
fair,
technically
the
not
stabbed
true.
guy hasn't actually had time to fall yet, so I'm going to fall on the stabbed guy.
Okay.
I assume I've been lightly winded, because the amount of damage I took is like being punched quite hard.
Yeah.
So, I'm just going to fall to the floor. Seems like a good idea. There's lots of corpses around to take cover behind.
Alright, you hit the deck.
And I'm a sniper. Hit the deck! Seems like a good idea.
You
Let
hit
it
the
go.
deck. Yeah? Now what?
I return fire.
Are you returning fire? Actually, it doesn't matter.
Gertie, she's standing up and she's shooting
No,
me.
she's not standing.
You
She's
said she's got on
crouching.
a solid foot.
No, she's
Thing.
solid footing. As in
Okay,
she's no
cool.
longer on the floor.
Yeah.
Like, oh
Okay.
shit, I'm laying on the floor.
Okay.
She has like a sturdier footing now, but she's still
Fair enough.
protected by the other guard.
Okay.
You can see her.
Yeah, and
You
there are
can
people
definitely
standing
see her.
between the only other people in the room, so...
Yeah, the clearest shot you have on is probably those two.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to shoot at Gertie, because...
Fuck
Fuck
that
you,
bitch.
you've already shot me twice.
I think I've tried to attack you quite a lot by these guys.
Yeah.
But then she really does hate you.
Yeah. The feeling is most assuredly mutual.
To be fair, you did start this and it has only been about 10 seconds since like
Yeah.
everyone else actually did anything.
Right, hooray! I finally rolled more than a fucking 4.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yes. So I get a 14.
Holy shit. Yes, if you're aiming at Gertie, yes. The guard can do nothing between getting you between you and your target right now.
Huzzah.
Oh.
7.
Okay.
The lowest I can possibly get.
So last time you did roll the highest.
Yeah.
Alright, so you take a shot and it strikes her in the top of the thigh. Roughly where her derringer holder was. So.
I shoot her garter belt off.
Yes.
You bastard!
You just see these stockings just go down.
One stocking slides to the floor.
Yeah. As you shoot her there, you see like the kind of like the elastic from the top at the front. You've gone straight through and through, and you've taken out the elastic at the front and the back. And you begin to see it begin to roll. And it's dripping blood down her leg.
She growls.
Fuck.
This is for my birthday!
Fuck. Yeah. My husband got me that. Fuck. Alright,
Fucking Manor.
it's now Ennis's go.
Okay, so
Wait, what's happened?
Sorry,
here?
wait, what? No, it was Mac's go, wasn't it?
Well, Tepid had a go, and then Mac had a go.
Well, no,
completely
I'm
missed-
so
you
sorry,
completely
guys.
Mac
missed
was
us.
responding to something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. Go, go on.
Psycho.
It's been a while. I'm sorry, I have 8 people to keep an eye on, and you guys, come on. Come on.
Sneeko, I have only ever had the chance to shoot one
I haven't
person.
Okay,
listened to the original order if you want.
there is a guy who has basically almost fallen over. The guy whose jaw's been blown out has attempted to recently just electrocute you. What do
Yeah.
you want to do?
I'm going to take Wizard 2 out and stab him in the nuts.
What? Huh? Oh,
No.
Wizard 2.
Wizard
No,
two.
knife is Wizard 2.
Yeah.
Don't
Alright.
you like get a plus to kneeing in the nuts?
I get
You
a plus to
plus
attacking.
knee. Yeah,
Oh, only attacking.
yeah,
Oh,
only attack.
Damage. +2 damage.
Dude,
Dude in
nuts.
nuts.
She said I couldn't use a gun.
You can use a weapon. You basically
Okay.
have to knee him in the nuts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will knee him in
Which
the nuts.
actually, because of how good your unarmed is, will do more damage than your
Yep.
knife.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, I will knee him in the nuts.
Alright, you put one hand over the shoulder. One hand on either shoulder. Go on, take the attack roll.
Oh, dramatic.
No, come on, you put
No.
your hand through the hole. Get a good grip on his
Hold
jaw.
on to jaw.
Like crunch.
This may well happen. So
10.
Yes, because it's just too funny. You grab him like by the section of jaw that he still has, basically your hand is partially in his mouth, and you use that as leverage to knee him hard in the nuts. Go for it, roll some damage. This guy
what
is
do
not
I roll
having a good
damage?
day.
Unarmed.
D4
D4.
plus
Plus your alarm plus 2.
yeah, plus
It's a
7.
bad day for Jaws.
D4
Yeah.
plus 7.
I haven't killed any of you, I'm really sad. I had a plan here down as well, but they keep fucking
D4
up
plus
my rolls.
what?
Plus 7.
Actually, I've
Plus 7.
achieved
Yeah,
exactly
you got
one
5
thing out of my
and
list, which
2.
was to throw
Okay.
the bomb at the door.
That's nice.
9, yeah.
Okay, you knee this guy hard in the nuts, and you feel that familiar popping feeling
Oh.
that you had when you kneed James in the nuts, except this is
Oh.
like. And the guy is the tech. You're pretty sure you just killed a guy putting him in the nuts.
Death by Nutcracker.
Oh, that's so amazing.
The nuts won't pop, but you also hemorrhaged it inside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
basically-
pelvis also like went pop. Yeah,
Yeah, this guy hits the
Okay.
deck, and yeah, that's
you hear pop,
that's
pop, crack.
amazing. Yeah, you just need a guy, need a guy in the nuts so hard you killed him. Okay,
Excellent.
Quinn, there are 3 people left. There
Not
is
guards,
Gertie, James, and Shielding Gut.
Will it not be a guard's turn?
It would be James's go, but he's just going to cower underneath the table, and since no one's particularly paying much attention to him,
The guard
I'm
after
not gonna
Lola was
take
the
this
guy
one.
who was holding the bomb.
Yeah,
So-
and I've just been shot in the arm, so I
no.
want to kill that guy.
so yeah, that'll be like
No, he
the
wasn't
guy.
the one holding the bomb.
Yeah, it was. He was
No,
the
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 guy,
guy
guy
next
with
to
the
the
missing
archie
jaw
guy.
was
Oh,
out
right,
the
yeah.
window.
No, the guy after in turn sequence.
Oh,
the guy
okay.
who's
Ah.
acted next is dead.
So it just bumps
Yeah.
down. Basically,
Yeah.
the more people you kill, the more Gertie gets to have
Yeah.
a go. So,
Okay.
right, so yeah,
Who shot me in the arm? I want
the
him.
motherfucker who shot you in the arm was the guy who's currently shooting Gertie. So
Fine.
they're kind of hiding behind the chaise lounge. And take a perception check for me, actually.
How close to the chaise long am I?
I
would be very close, actually.
You are really close, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like
You're
right
really
next
close,
to it.
but I want to send you in a little bit of help.
6.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can probably. You can see, like, even though the chaise lounge, like where they are, they are mostly obscured. You can tell where they went down. You heard where the bumps were. You heard where the gunfire come from. You could probably shoot through the chaise lounge because you're not a moron, and basically hit them both if you want to.
I don't want to.
You just want to shoot him.
I want to basically go, ah, motherfucker, and run at it. Basically, literally run at him and just go just straight over as close
You
to
want to try and paff him in the back of the head with the gun.
basically.
Okay.
Or
that's
at the top of the
beautiful.
head, straight down through the body, if I can.
Okay.
If I don't roll so
Yes,
badly as I
yes.
understand.
You are basically in touching distance of this dude.
Do I have to roll an attack anyway?
Yes, of course you do.
Well, I rolled a 17.
Yes, absolutely fucking yes. Yes. You can do it as coolly as you want as well. Or you can be manically angry. It's entirely up to you.
Well, I'm not angry. For obvious reasons. It just fucking hurt. It's
Not
like,
angry, I'm
ow.
just slightly annoyed. Yeah, carry on.
Oh. I rolled a 1, so 12.
Oh. Alright,
Yes, I broke the 10 barrier in my damage.
I know.
You can do
I know.
damage modifiers.
I
I
know,
don't
I'm
give a
just
fuck if you say
considering
it
how
was.
insane it is.
Yeah. I know.
Wow.
It is my only
okay.
weapon. I've taken good care of it.
Alright, so you basically paff him like there,
This is-
and he's
I
not.
got grazed down his ear or
Yeah,
something.
you basically graze down his ear and you shoot into that sort of like that squidgy bit at the side of your neck, and the blood
Ouch.
just basically sprays back up pretty much straight to your face, and you just hit oh fudge.
Fudge.
He doesn't like to swear.
He's a family man.
There are a couple of people who literally swear in particular ways, and he is one of them.
I like the idea he's a family man. He has his kids' tattoos. Like his
Yeah,
kid's
you've
name's
just,
tattooed like,
blown
underneath
his
his bullet.
tattoo away, yeah. You've blown his kid's tattoo away.
He has like Sam,
He's
Josie,
not dead.
Jim.
He is not dead. But it is his go.
Oh.
So the first thing he does is he picks up, basically you shot him in like that part, squidgy part of the thing, like, oh fuck, boom, boom. He just raises his arm and just shoots you. He's going to attempt to shoot you square in the face.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah. This may not end well. Oh, that wasn't great.
For me or you?
For me.
Okay.
It's an even 10, but you are really fucking close.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, you're going to anyway.
Take it, bitch.
So that's.
Fudge you.
So that's
Fudging.
That's 5 damage. No, it's not.
Fudgy fudge.
Wait a minute.
Fudge. Wait a minute.
That's 7 damage. There you go.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, that's 7 damage. And yeah, this is not going to kill you. He basically grazes the side of your temple. So it's like, so you feel that hot burn. That like basically it was so close, like gnat's whisker in it. You basically have this wonderful burn mark across the side of your head. It's burned like hair follicles, and you can smell that wonderful smell of burn.
You have this awesome like white streak through your hair,
like,
so your head now.
Like the Flash, you just got to get the other side to match, and you look amazing. Okay, that was shitty guard number 1.
Yes.
I smile at him.
Take an intimidation roll.
Yes.
I just kind of like the idea that under severe head trauma, you
this is pretty
for a
fucking
brief
hard.
moment feel joy.
Maxed it out. I crit.
Alright,
So that's a 22, isn't it?
So you basically
yeah.
shoot him down into the side of the squidgy bit. He shoots you in the side of the head, and you just smile at him like it's nothing. And you've never seen a guy drop his gun and put his hands up so fast, backing away from Gertie. Which I now believe is your go.
You just had a go, didn't they? Because you took him out of order.
Oh yeah, so it's now your go.
Okay. What I want to do now is because this chaise longue tube has like a back, like a
Yeah,
sofa.
just a little bit, yeah.
So what I want to do is like throw myself at that so it rolls over onto Gertie and then basically grapple her to the floor.
It's going to be difficult.
Take just you would probably much better idea just to grapple her to the ground.
Oh, fine. I'll just jump.
The
over the back
sofa
and
is
grab
just
the
an
floor.
added complication you do not need.
Oh, fine. I would just like roll over and grab her.
That's
Oh,
all
Hollywood
you
do
do.
fancy
Right.
things on a bloody sofa.
Yeah.
Hollywood surf it.
No, I just rolled like insufficient strength. And it
You
wouldn't
would.
work,
It
so
would be
I'll just
fucking
hop over
tired.
it.
So no, just jump over.
Oh yeah, I'm just talking,
Nice.
cinematic detail.
See, if I'd done that earlier, I probably would have knocked the thing over.
Would
Yeah.
ya?
15.
I've got the extra 3 strength at the moment.
So 15.
So 15.
Thank you.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, you basically, fuck it. You basically, like, step up onto the chaise longue in, like, a single move, just dive on her. Just as the guard steps up and walks away, so you perfectly pin the bitch to the ground.
Cool. I'm just going to start beating her in the face.
Well, you've grappled her to the ground, and that's your bit.
Don't you get a free hit after doing that?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah.
Do some damage. Just roll some straight, like, unarmed damage.
Okay.
D4. You've got 2.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8 damage.
Okay.
And I'm just going to be repeatedly doing that until
No.
something else happens.
No, you won't, because it's not your go.
Oh, yeah.
Plus 3.
Okay, so that was your go. It's now back to Gert.
Jesus.
The bitch. She's going to attempt to break free of her grapple by
Is
kneeing
this
you in the
opposed?
knuck. Yes. She'll attempt to knee you in the knuckers. That's what's fine.
I doubt
to
it.
me. Oh. Well,
15.
she got a 1.
I got 15.
She got a 1.
You should get another hit for that.
Yeah, go on then. You can have a hit out of that one.
Can like, as she tries to knee me, can I just like kind of because I'm like, I assume I'm like kneeling on her now.
Yeah, you're on top of her.
Yeah.
You pin the bitch to the ground. You're on top of
Okay,
her.
and she just like knees me in the hip. I'll just like punch her in the face again.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
So just
Just
damage
more
again.
straight
Yeah.
damage. Yeah.
Okay, same again. So it was 8.
Yeah, I was picturing one of those situations where someone tries to get you in the nuts and you just knock their leg to one side and catch them in the groin. It's like,
I was considering like stamping on her knee, but I was like, I'm actually kneeling on her, so that wouldn't really work.
Okay, the bitch is still up. James
Is
is
it work?
what?
bitch is still up.
Well,
Technically.
yeah, she's pinned down, but still. James is. None of you are paying attention to James at all, are you?
Nope.
Nope.
Excellent.
I was about to pay attention to him.
I'm laying in the doorway.
Alright, you're the only one who can see him, really, because you're in the doorway. Alright, so James basically crawls his way out from under the table. You've seen that he's been putting stuff into like the bag that he had with him, and he's now making his way out towards the doors. Potentially, basically, if you don't stop him, he's bundling his way out of the apartment.
Try not to kill him.
Kill him.
Should have been the broken arm.
It's up to you. Ignore these motherfuckers.
That's
What do you
true.
do?
It is entirely your choice.
Yeah, it is
Because
entirely your
literally,
choice.
James does dick all is what I have down here, apart from run away like a bitch because he is a bitch. So he's basically running his way out, and it's now your go. So what do you want to do?
I'm going to smile at him
Okay.
and
He
shoot him,
fervently ignores you.
Shoot him.
and shoot him in the head.
Okay, go for it.
Yes.
I was totally going to torture the shit out of him, but fine.
You can yell that at him in a minute if you want.
12.
Yes.
No, he's not going to survive this.
No.
You might do.
People do not survive the father.
13.
The fuck.
Okay, you shoot him, and you aim for the head, but he's like ducking and dodging around a bit, and you take him like in like the top chest area. You haven't got hit a heart shot. You know you haven't done that for a kickoff, but you've gotten it to like mostly to one side, and you just the arm that you guys broke. You basically hit him in that like very similar area, and you see it punch through his hand. And he was like, "Fuck!" And he's still running. He is fucking cheating the shit out of this place. Alright, it is now it's back to God 1, who basically just backs up. Put his arms in the fucking air, he's backing up.
Did James make it out the door?
Yeah.
Let's go.
So I just got the guard lobbed my bomb out the door.
Yeah, he did, yeah. He lobbed it really far out the fucking
Yeah.
door, but it's not your go.
No, I was just thinking that.
As long as
Okay.
I'm not in the range here.
Right, so yeah, shieldy guard man just puts his hands in the fucking air, and it's now back to Lola.
How far has James got?
Let's say for the sake of brevity, he's just past the father outside the door.
Can I see him?
Yeah, of course you can.
Can I shoot him?
Yes, you may.
I shoot at James.
I do warn you, he is running, so that always makes things more difficult.
Yep.
He is on the other side of the door in which the father is partially in. It is going to be slightly difficult. And if you fuck it, you will hit the father. I'm just going to throw that one.
Okay, rather than shoot, I'm going to run after him.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely do that. What's your plan? You've caught up to him. You basically wedged yourself next to the father in the door. And James is just like, you basically saw paf, and you're like, fuck this, and you ran straight after him. I'm going to say he's carrying, because he's carrying a bag and he's got a broken arm, he's just been shot. It's winded him a little bit. So you managed to catch up. Basically, you're within grabbing distance of him. What do you want to do?
Grapple him.
You want to grab hold of him?
No, grapple him. Knee him in the nuts, basically.
You basically want to grab him by the back and knee him in the nose.
Yeah.
From the back.
Or alternatively, just swing your foot up between his legs.
Or are you just going to like straight up kick him, or are you going to reach forward and nutsack him? What do you want to do?
Straight up kick.
Okay,
Straight
alright.
between the legs from behind.
Straight between the legs.
Leg,
I want to see some lift on this.
yeah.
Okay, yes, in that case, take an unarmed attack roll on him.
Well, you 9-iron that bastard. Chunk.
So it's just that plus whatever I roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 2 because you're hitting him with the nuts. And
Yes. You would do an unarmed attack to the nuts, so
Okay,
yes.
yeah,
And you are literally
points.
kicking him in the nuts. So
I'm
yeah.
going to use my legendary point on that, actually.
Reroll.
And re-roll.
Okay.
Legendary kick in the nuts.
No, it's a
Oh, it's a
reroll.
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 Yeah, I know. It
Good
just
lad.
makes it
Good
It's
legendary.
a bit sad. It had to be a reroll. It was legendary
10.
kicking in the nuts. I need to give him a fighting chance. I assume that's not damage, right?
No, that's not damage.
No, you pack him square in the nuts. Roll some damage.
Yay.
Actually, you may not be square in the, depending on how much damage you use to him.
Oh, it's D4. Why did I...
That is
Wait,
a
that
default.
is D4.
Yeah, the triangle one.
Nine.
9, yeah. Sorry.
And I'm going to chime in with a.
That is the sound he makes as you feel the second nut of his
Oh
pop.
god.
And it is the second time today you've killed a guy by kicking him in the nuts. Or do you want him to be alive?
Yeah.
I'm looking at Quinn.
I want him to be alive,
Okay, can we keep him...
You don't know this.
but
Can we keep...
No, I will allow you to use your legendary points to keep him alive. To give him basically -10.
oh, I have to burn both my military points.
Of course you will.
Uh,
To be fair, there is
Is
exactly one
I
guard
would
left who is
I would point
hands in
out,
the air and
we
Gertie's
now need
been
to
big
get
on
the hell
ground.
out of here. We don't
Yeah,
have time
I'm
to
not
drag
gonna
an
do
unconscious person around the station to torture him.
I wasn't going to drag him around. I was going to shoot his kneecaps out and then kill him.
There's no point doing that. He's
I
basically
want him
dead.
to die in a horrible, painful way.
He
but it
did.
sounds
Yes,
like
he
he
died
died.
in a
just
really
did.
horrible
Oh,
way.
just
I'll allow
did.
it, I guess.
Alright,
I'll allow
okay,
it.
yeah.
It's not like I shot him in the head. I
The
kneed him in the
second time
nuts.
today, you have killed a guy by kneeing him in the nuts. James,
Can I get a perk for this yet?
You have. That is your perk.
Can I double up my
I
perk?
need to double up my perk. I've killed 2 guys.
Upgrade him.
Mac makes a note to buy a
Oh.
cup.
Okay, so you just need another guy in the nuts. It's now Gertie's go.
Would you
And
like
she can attempt to break free from her grapple.
I'm not angry with Matt, so.
Yes.
Nice.
She botches.
14.
She botches. Take another attack.
Oh, God.
I thought I was going to repeatedly punch her in the face so she dies. Hey, that was a
Max
4 that time.
damage.
So that was a 10 damage.
Holy shit.
Max damage.
Alright, so you punch her in the face and you feel her nose break, you feel her cheekbones break, and you basically definitely knock some teeth down her throat. She's not dead.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's face it, he's going to keep going until he can feel the texture of the carpet.
It's now Queen's go. You have the other guard backing up. James is definitely toasted. Everyone is toasted. One guard backing up, and you have fuckwit over there going batshit crazy on what's her face. Gertie. What are you gonna do?
It looks like you're watching a tennis
Shoot
match.
the dancers.
You are?
Shoot the
He's going like,
dancers.
Oh no, I've just been laying on this floor while like 2 rounds have gone on. Someone's run over. 2 people have run over me.
yeah.
3 people have run over me.
Has this guy got a gun of his own?
Was that me?
Who?
Yeah. Gun.
You-
No, he threw his gun to the ground.
and James
Okay.
were
Yeah.
over me with no reaction whatsoever.
I want to.
Sorry.
Okay. Basically, I'm gonna walk around behind him as though I'm patting him down. Just pat him in the back of the head, point blank, under the helmet if he's wearing one.
He's not wearing a helmet though.
Perfect.
Alright, take an attack roll. It's
Literally just
easy as
like-
piss, but I'm not gonna say it's a coup roll.
Oh. Oh. 12.
Injury.
Yeah,
Hey, yeah.
it was a 12. It's a really easy check, but I just didn't need to fuck it.
That's 8. 12 damage.
That's enough to kill him.
Yeah. That's minimum damage.
Yeah, yeah. You basically put the gun to the back of his head, and you just see brains explode, and they get sucked up into the air, the air ducting above, and you get the feeling that
Distributed.
it's not going to be very long before
You
you,
hear
feel
screaming
blood
from
draining
further
down.
You hear screaming from the daycare centre on the next
Sorry. Alright, so that was your go.
This is Gertie's go again.
Gertie's go.
Gertie's go. Come on, bitch. You can do this. Fucking for once.
No!
Oh,
Legendary!
Last one.
It's fine.
Did you get a crit?
No, you
I didn't crit, no.
Then no.
No, she crit.
She knees you pretty hard in the knackers, and this is the one that finally makes you knocks you off.
Before, he was actually hitting you in the knackers. You just weren't feeling it because of the whole gap.
For 4 damage, which basically does dick all to you.
That's nothing, I
yeah.
think.
Yep, basically does dick all to you. So you have
Oh,
armor.
4.
Yes, just 4.
yeah.
Does Hulk get increased endurance?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
by 1.
Then yeah.
Oh no, it's by
we'll
2,
do
isn't it? Yeah.
3, 2.
So yeah, she does dick all to you, which is hilarious because she's kneeing you in the dick. And she, fuck it. I know, technically not allowed, but fuck it, I need to at least try and kill one of you. And she'll basically reach for the other guy's gun. So it's probably, no, you probably would have knocked the Derringer from her. She reaches out for the other guard's gun, and she aims it back, and she's going to fire at you.
I was wondering how many turns she was going to get before I could do anything.
Yep.
I literally
It
haven't
is
done
your
anything
next,
since she
though.
shot me last.
Is she shooting
It's
at
been a
Matt?
whole round
Oh,
in
I'm so
which she's
sorry.
After I've just repeatedly
I'm so
punched her like
sorry.
3 or 4 times in the face, including
Really
me.
doesn't
I'm cool. I'm bunkered down. That's fine with me.
Yeah, you are.
In fact, shooting a ranged weapon after being punched in the face like 3 times
Yeah,
in a row
I'm not
is
going to say it's
be
been an easy fucking check, but I do need to at least try and kill at least one of you. And I think Mac is
I
the
just
closest to
assumed
being
that, like,
dead.
as I've just been beating her to death, you probably turn around and shoot the nearest person or the most immediate threat.
Let it happen.
She pretty much knows she's fucked.
Let it happen.
The windows are open.
Meta-wise, I'm not telling you how close to death she is, but it's pretty fucking close. And yeah, she's taking out the last person she can.
Okay.
So that's a 12. So no, the bullet flies wide of you. So now you're going.
Is Tepid okay? He's standing
Yeah,
behind me.
Yeah, it's fine. Basically, because she's lying on the ground, you have basically broken her nose, given her 2 black eyes, broken her cheekbones, you've knocked some teeth down her throat, and she's firing at a stupid fucking angle on a 12.
She's basically just picked up a gun and gone bang! Bangity bang bang
yeah,
bang!
she's just hoping. She knows she's basically moments from death, and she's trying to take up the only person she thinks she could probably kill.
Okay.
But alas, she fucking fucked it.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I am going to get up, stroll across the room, leisurely pace. Level Stabby's pistola. And shoot her in the leg.
Why not
The
in the
other leg.
face? Why not in the face?
Because I'm not an idiot who keeps doing the same thing over and over. I like shooting people in the legs and watching them suffer.
Okay, is your intent to make her suffer, to end her life, or is
Both.
it... Okay,
I shot her in one leg, now I'm shooting her in the other. She's been shot in the gut. She's been beaten in the head.
yep.
I want her to have a bad, bad day.
I imagine the wounds in her gut's probably reopened quite badly.
Yeah.
This is what I used to do with when I was sniping.
Yep.
Just take
Except now that you're basically looming over her.
Yeah.
And like...
Oh yeah. Well, this is the kind of person Mac is.
Yep.
This is what he did with the sniper rifle for like 12 years before you guys turned up. He shot people in the legs and watched them die through a scope.
Quinn says, maybe we should spare her life. And slowly, quietly starts chuckling.
What's it himself?
Yeah.
Hold that
Quinn
thought.
made a joke.
Hold that thought.
12.
Quinn jokes.
Yes, you fucking... Yes. Yes, she's laying on the ground and you've shot one of her legs.
9.
Yes. Basically, you walk over, cool as a cucumber. You level this gun up at her. She looks up at you, and she's about to begin that like big bad boss like final like monologue bullshit. You're like, fuck this, and just paff her straight in the leg. And you just see her face go very still, very silent, and you just see the blood just begin to very slowly pool underneath her.
That's always
that
the
her
key.
dead?
They're actually dead when you see the blood pool slowly expanding.
Yeah.
You have killed
well,
every motherfucker here. You in the doorway, both take perception checks for me. I need you to make a mental endurance for me.
Endurance.
Mhm.
And just for the record, I watch the light drain from her eyes and say, I quit.
Yeah,
I
take a
rolled
mental point for that.
11. Not an 11, I rolled 11.
You rolled 11, okay.
12.
7.
You are probably too enamoured at the amazing shit that's just happened and the very cool manner in which like Mac has just executed this bitch and given a perfect one-liner which she doesn't hear because she's dead. You notice, however, you hear the sound of running feet. From a 12, you can probably reckon there's probably about half a dozen people running towards your direction. They're coming from the area where you know security is and where you see like the remains of an explosion.
Can I see the bomb that was chucked out here?
Yeah.
Can I
it's just rolling around on the ground.
Can I pick it up and chuck it over towards security?
Yeah, absolutely can. You can chuck it in the direction you hear the feet coming.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And I shout to Ennis, blow it.
Wait, they're not here yet.
You cannot say that.
I know.
What did you get? 11.
I got 11.
Okay. You feel that very cold feeling in your chest.
Well,
And you feel it slowly expanding. And basically, you get that exact same feeling when you're at Helena's in that thing. And everything begins to hurt. And all your muscles just suddenly give out underneath you. And you hit the deck. And you hit the deck. You basically fall into the blood that's now pooling. You're basically like face to face with Gertie. And you feel fuck, someone's just died. You feel grief. You know it's not for her, but you're feeling grief, and it's as if you're feeling it for the first time again.
great.
What do you guys want to do?
I run back in,
Yes.
bringing the father with
Okay.
me,
Mhm.
and close the door and say, "You need to blow up the security
Okay,
bomb
I'll thing I go right now.
now." Wait 2 seconds.
I go and get Quinn.
You've seen him basically just hit the deck next turn.
Go.
Okay. I'll like, count out like a few seconds and like until she says pull, because I don't know how far these things away are.
How long are you waiting?
Can I roughly tell how far? Could I tell where how far they were?
Take an intelligence check for me.
Ooh.
Knowledge echo.
No, not knowledge. Fuck this, could be knowledge.
It's
She's
intellect.
guessing. Intellect, yeah, you're guessing.
Excellent.
Sorry, you're deducing. Extrapolating from relevant data.
8.
There are footsteps.
Yeah, there are footsteps. You reckon you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you reckon you know.
You reckon?
You're about 60% sure.
How
So-
confident is your expression? Because I'm looking at you at the moment. You sit there going, how long? You're like,
Yeah. How confident do you want the expression to be?
because if you're not, I'm going to look into the corridor to see if they're near where my box is. Yeah, she closed it. I can open it.
Yeah,
again.
she closed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume it's just a like
Is this the door?
Star Trek style.
Yeah, Star Trek style,
Door.
Probably about 5 seconds away.
Okay. Can I go and put my ear to the door? Can I hear running feet?
Yeah.
I'm going to wait until I can hear them like coming close to the door, then I'll activate it.
You're going to wait till they're close to the door?
Yeah,
and
because I
then
know
activate
that
it?
they're
You
running
don't-
past it. Up
You don't know where the bomb is, just throwing that out there.
Yeah,
You don't know where the bomb is.
I've thrown the bomb towards the security office.
Okay, so as soon as
Towards
I
the
hear
feet.
them outside the corridor, they're over the bomb already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Or
that's the
maybe
perfect
past the
time to
bomb.
blow.
Well, they've gone past the bomb by that point, actually, yeah. Because I've
Okay.
thrown it down
At
the
that
Okay.
corridor.
point, you
I'll pull
guys
the thing.
basically hear them almost outside the
I'll
door.
pull the button on the door.
Yeah.
In that time you're arguing, they're basically fucking here.
Yeah, fine, I'll pull the
Alright,
button.
roll 3d8 for me.
Okay. Ooh, nice.
Is that 3
17, 18, 19, 20.
Oh.
I got
3 8s.
I got 2 8s and a 4.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
about to say,
plus
that's-
your explosives.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's pretty high.
Yeah, 28.
28.
I was 4 away from maximum damage.
Oh, jeez.
Please tell me it's a pool of blood just comes from under the door.
The tsunami just washes
That
out
would
the
be
door.
shit ceiling if it pulled in from under the door. Alright,
It just
okay.
offers-
But part of the door.
Bot, she's dead. Bot, she's dead. Bot, she's dead.
Seriously?
She's just
He
rolling.
all
fucking
dead.
makes it.
Oh, one.
He crits. And he crits. So
3 guards left.
Wow.
3 of them make it. One of them takes an extreme amount of damage, but doesn't actually die. And the other 2 just like basically they were basically by the door to start with. But 3 of them were in pretty much the epicenter. But you can imagine like 6 of them running like 3 aside, like running down this corridor, and the front 3 just like go forward. One of them lags behind a little bit, and the other 3 just like, running like, oh, there's a bomb, and they stop and look down. They're like, what the fuck is boom? Fucking obliterated these things, and the guy running at the back and the front of the 3 just like takes some of the greys in the back.
Did you look at the explosion?
No one was looking.
No one was looking.
Okay, then guard number 4. Fuck me. Fuck that. You weren't walking away.
But
You
we
don't
weren't
need to.
looking
You need to not be looking.
Yeah, it's so
it's
notes
just
if they
don't
don't look at
look.
an explosion they make, it does double damage.
Oh, wow.
So I
Double
have
56
vicariously.
damage.
Can I see?
Are we
Gertie's
now
Derringer,
dealing
by
with
the
like a
way?
hold breach situation?
No, because it's a corridor, not on the
No,
not
no.
outside facing. So it may blow into our room.
Yeah. You are definitely well aware with that fucking ridiculous cool guys don't look at explosion perk that you guys have. You definitely see like one of the walls is like bumped in and you see like the fancy paintings fall off the thing and fucking like pottery bullshit that's sitting like, mandatory the fucking everywhere in these places just falls off and all the Zen stones fall on the ground or some bullshit. You're definitely aware there's an explosion on the other side and you have that like boof in the power line that comes back again.
Cool.
Alright, so before we get more embroiled with your fucking explosives, you were asking a question.
Can I see Gertie's Derringer anywhere?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I was
Can
It's
just
I
right
grab-
by her body.
Can I grab it and pocket
Right,
it?
okay, her Derringer.
Can I have it? I have no gun.
No,
I have no
fuck it.
weapon at all.
Whoa.
You also got a one right there. You could.
Gertie's gun
you ran away.
is a flawless
Nice.
small gun,
You don't actually have any space for
12
it.
shooter. No,
Flawless, small gun, 12 shooter.
Yeah, 12 shots.
Like,
Wow.
There are currently, oh no, fuck it.
Is it like a
it's
pepper
six
pot derringer?
Yeah, it's fucking
There's
beautiful.
six shots in there, did you say?
There are 6 shots in there, but it can take 12. You can't
Just trying to
any
picture a
spare
pepper
ammo for
pot derringer. It probably looks like a sex toy with a gun handle.
it. Yeah. It's fucking beastly. Okay,
Grab
right.
one of the big guns, I just wanted it because
Yes,
it's small and pretty.
right. Tepid
Okay.
is going to walk over to the corpse of Gertie.
Right.
I'm just going to say,
Yes.
he's just going to whisper to her corpse,
Okay, you're going to bend down and whisper to this
Yeah.
dead corpse.
"Don't tell anyone."
The reception is a little bit dead,
And
but
and he's going to use his staple and staple her mouth shut.
That's pretty fucked up. I'm just saying.
I fucking love it. Take a session point. Not a legendary point, but a session point.
Okay.
That's fucked up. That's so beautiful. Okay. What are... You've done an explosive thing. You've done stapling thing. You've nicked something. What are you doing?
I was picking up Gwen.
Alright, so what are you two doing then? You're still feeling this.
I'm crying. There are tears everywhere. I'm trying to, like, you know, suck it up, basically. Use my military training.
You've known Queen for a very long time, and the only time you've ever seen him like this was the day that the world destroyed itself.
Shit. I may be an intergalactic traveller and more in touch with my feminine side than Quinn, but not anyone else, just Quinn. But I'm still an English man and have no idea how to deal with this.
Which is why it's so funny that you're the one who picks him up. So
Yeah, I just like put my arm under his shoulder and like start like pulling him sort of like maybe behind the glass divider, so that when people storm through the door, we're not standing there like idiots.
Do I have like strength back in my limbs at all?
Yeah. You can basically begin. But most of the time when you start to pick you up, he basically almost is picking you up.
Yeah.
But as like you've gone up 1 or 2 steps, you kind of get a bit of like strength back into your bust, but you still feel it. Just really, it's not going away.
I pull my tie-dye bandana off and I give it to him as a handkerchief.
You what, sorry?
I pull off my tie-dye bandana and give it to him as a handkerchief.
I take it and tie it around my arm.
That's amazing.
Because my arm's bleeding like fuck, probably. So I threw and through.
You're like wrapping it around, just crying into it.
I'm just like, just carry on, just go.
Okay, that completely. The next thing I was going to do, I was going to sit you down and patch you up, but
we've got to
fair
get
enough.
out of here.
Yeah.
I'm crying. I'm just trying to
Take
What time did you get out of here first?
get out of here.
No, I'm a
the
battlefield
pain,
medic.
the pain that you felt before, it's
no.
not there, but the emotional pain is like you've almost bypassed the physical to this. What'd you get?
6.
You are. It's not going away. There is no chance. In fact,
I know it's
it might
not
be getting
going away.
worse, but yeah.
I'm feeling it. I'm just trying to also carry on with my life and get out of here.
On a 6, you're
Survive.
finding that really fucking difficult.
I'm shaking. I probably dropped my gun.
You do that thing where you're like you're very heavily crying and you're only getting every other word out, but you're probably getting the gist of what you're saying is we need to fucking leave, because that's probably in your mind too.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do now?
Well, I was going to grab the Derringer, but someone's already pocketed that.
You guys had an extensive list of the shit that was in here, so
Yeah. And I had that my eye on that from the start.
That's fine. If there's any other good gun, I'm going to get it, otherwise I'm just going to run out.
yeah, there are some beautiful guns in here.
There's a large automatic gun.
Yeah, there's a large automatic gun.
grab
There
that.
is a polished revolver. There is a polished knife. There is. Oh no, you have the clean pistol, so that doesn't count. James had fuck all, and Gertie has a clean combat knife in her boot type.
I want the revolver, but I'm crying too much.
Okay, I'm going to grab...
That's amazing.
I can barely hold on to my own gun.
That's great. I have the best weapon I've ever had, and it's the worst one in the room.
I'm going to grab the because I'm next to Gertie, well, next to Gertie's body from where I've blown this bomb up.
Yep.
I'm going to grab the knife from her boot.
Yep.
And you said there was a polished revolver as well.
There is a polished revolver and a polished knife, which
I'll
is
nick that.
held by the ex-bomb holding guard.
Okay, I'll grab the revolver, then run out the door.
Okay. You're gonna run straight out the door.
Well,
Alright.
I'll open the door and run out
Right,
into the door.
opening the door. You see that there are 3 very well armed guards 2 steps from having opened the door.
Wait, there's 2, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, 2. Yeah, we blew the other one out.
I've named them Lucky and Smugsy Malone.
Smugsy. All right.
Lucky
okay,
and
I'll
Smugsy.
rename these extra guards.
Because Lucky made it and Smugsy Malone critted it.
2 of them correct.
Oh, crit. Okay.
That's what
Lucky
both
and
of them made
Smugsy.
it, yeah.
Because I had Crispy, Lucky, and Smugsy. But Crispy died. So.
Okay. Alright, so arriving at your doorstep, there are 2. There's like one fairly small, like balding human male, and next to him there
Another Danny
is.
DeVito.
What? Sorry.
Another Danny DeVito.
I don't know. He's not fat. He's just small and balding. And you also see next to him there is a there's a fairly tall, attractive-looking woman. And so they both have big guns, and they are one we'll call Lucky the dude, and we'll call Smugsy the girl. The lucky guy was going for the door, and Smugsy had the gun aimed at the door. What do you want to do? I'll give you 3 seconds to
I'm
what
going
you
to
do.
dive at Smugsy and try and stab her in the neck.
Perfect. Go for it.
I'm still seeing
I'm
some displaced
going to say
aggression.
you guys have effectively surprised them by opening the door before them.
They were literally standing like, huh?
Yeah, you're the one who gets this surprise, by the way. If not, you're about to get shot by two very big pissed off people.
I'm going to use my last legendary point.
Okay.
You don't have any. You've used
He
3.
does.
Oh, I had 3.
Get
That's
3.
better.
You used 3.
No, I've used 2.
Oh, you used 2 to re-roll twice.
Yeah,
And
you
then
have
use
used
another
3.
one to.
Yeah.
Then you're out, yeah.
Okay, then I don't.
Group
So
rulings.
3,
What did you get?
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 9.
Yeah. As much as I'd like you to win.
Yeah.
I forgot I used one against Gertie's
No,
grapple.
it's basically that much of a surprise. You be like, "Whoa!" and you go and dive for her, but she's like, because she was basically ready to fire at the first thing she saw in here, and you decide to dive at her with a knife instead.
Yeah.
That she wasn't expecting, but still able to dodge out the way. Okay, in that
Wish I
case,
had my
it is
flamethrower.
now Lucky's go. We started with you doing the attack. It's now Lucky's go, and it'll be into Tepid in a minute.
Okay.
Just because I'm going to keep this rotation for a little bit.
I might actually have to put some ranks into some kind of
Really?
weaponry.
Really? They're going to surprise Tepid with quick draw standing at the doorway?
Hang on.
Okay.
They're not trying to shoot out unless you want to watch quick draw. Unless you want to use this.
Sorry?
Unless you want
Quick
to
draw.
use quick draw right now, it's entirely up to you. If not,
Right
you're
now?
shooting at your buddy. Yeah.
Do it!
Yeah.
Yes!
You're saying better to use quick
A
draw with.
resounding yes!
Go on then.
Okay, you pull out quick draw. You fire first. Who are you firing at? Actually, from where you are, you probably only be able to see Smugby.
Okay.
You see this very tall, like very athletic-looking woman holding a big fucking gun.
Yeah.
And she's about to fire on Ennis, who has just dived up with a knife, but she's nimbly stepped to one side, almost as if she's stepping into your line of fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on, you're a Christian. There's a tall, beautiful, empowered woman. Shoot her!
Not a Christian, damn
Fucking prick.
it.
I'm not the one doing it.
16 attack.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
And 17 damage.
Okay.
I imagine you mumble something judgmental from Leviticus.
You. Hang on, I need to write down the hit points before I get too far. Okay. Yeah. You blast a good shot at her. And you like she's holding like the big gun, and as she's like aiming it, you basically fire perfectly below that section, like her wrist apart, and her hand basically just partially goes off with it.
Cool. I'm going to wave after
she's-
the pass of wrist.
Yeah, you fucked her firing hand. Good job, but she is still alive, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's a shame.
All right, now it's Smugsy's go. Stupid bitch now has no hand. So what she's going to do is she's going to attack that asshole with the gun because she's got nothing else. Yeah, pretty much. She's like, fuck, bam, bam. She's basically grabbing like the midsection, just whacking you over the back of the head
She's
with it.
trying to pistol whip me with her.
Yeah, she's pistol whipping you with a big fucking gun.
She's trying to pistol with one-handed
And yes,
rifle.
yes,
Ouch.
she does. She crits you. Okay,
Nice.
so I'm going to make that arm so it's a D6, right? Let me check my sheet.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, good.
Strength.
I'm going to give her strength a little bit because you've just shot her hand off. Okay, so that's 9 damage.
Ouch.
Okay.
Yep.
How much damage? So it's 8, was that?
9.
9.
You still alive?
Oh yeah, that did 4 damage to me.
Yeah, he has a lot of armour right now.
I've got double endurance, so I've got 4 endurance and 1 armour. So
Nice.
I'm -5 from everything that hits me unless it hits me in the head.
Mm.
Did she hit me in the head?
No, she
No.
didn't. She's clapped you in the back of the neck. It really fucking stings.
Okay.
Okay, it is now Lola.
Mm.
Damn you!
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so I make a run for the door,
Okay.
and I make a run towards the door anyway, so I can get in shot of someone.
You to be honest, you could like take half a step left or right, and you'd probably be able to see them pretty well.
Then I take a half a step left
Yeah,
or right.
You wouldn't need to move to shoot them if that's your plan.
Yeah. Okay.
Go for it.
Then I aim to shoot at the one nearest me, who isn't in
Both
the.
in the door.
They're both in the doorway.
They're both in the doorway.
Yeah. There isn't Ennis roughly in the doorway, but he's just been clobbered in the back of the head with a weapon.
I aim at one of them.
Pick one. There's a tall, athletic-looking chick with no hand and a big gun, and there is a short, boarding bloke with a big gun.
I aim at Lucky.
Okay, that's the dude.
It's a dude, yeah.
All right, go for it.
I'm using
Lysandria's
I'm using the motherfucker.
Sweet.
Crit.
Nice.
Motherfucker.
Roll some damage.
D8.
Just leave them all out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just leave them out.
Yeah.
Or just take out the one that you're using for your weapons. Yeah, trouble is I have a load of different weapons, so I'll just leave them all here now.
Excellent.
Nice.
7.
Low. It's only +2.
I forget it's 2 dice for your crit,
No, it's not.
isn't it?
No.
9.
9.
9.
Okay, okay, just because it's funny. Alright, you pull out your which gun is your
It's the big gun.
the big gun.
No, it's a small gun.
Oh, I thought
Small gun.
motherfucker was the big gun.
No, Big Mama is the big gun.
Right, okay.
Motherfucker is the small gun.
Alright, you pull out your small gun and you take perfect aim at his hand.
Yep.
And just as you do that, he sort of moves it a little bit, and you basically smash through like the side of his gun, and you hear there's a wonderful bunch of sparks, and the sparks just fly up into his face, and you just see the sparks just ever so slightly ding the inside of his eyes, and you just see as his blood begins to pour down his face. You've effectively blinded this guy.
Awesome.
And he is well and truly fucked. He's not looking great.
Okay.
And he can't see.
You can't see.
Alright, so it's Lucky's go. Lucky, who still has a functioning weapon, so he believes.
But he's blind.
He's blinded. So, being that he has a big fucking gun, and it is definitely a burst gun, he is going to spunk the shit out of his ammo and fire at the nearest thing.
Which one's this one?
Lucky.
This is Lucky.
The one I just blinded.
Didn't his gun just get fucked?
It got shot, basically sparked.
Oh, okay, so it's just the
Blast.
deflection off of it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I thought you meant the
blast.
way it hit the gun had started sparking and...
No. Basically, it still functions. So far as he's aware, he's about to spunk all his ammo. That's his plan.
Okay.
Alright, so I have an ammo clip of 40.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Can I burn 2 legendary? Can I burn more of my legendary points to make it jam, like
It'd
a
be
catastrophic
You
jam?
would have to both.
Yeah, all of them.
You would
I've got
burn them
3.
all. Okay.
I have to burn them all.
You do have to burn them
Yeah,
all.
I want his
All
gun
right.
to catastrophically fail because he just shot the clip and he's tried to fire on full burst.
Yep. There was going to be basically a very similar thing, but now you burnt them. Fuck
Yeah.
you. He basically, fuck it, it's just too funny. Alright, so he pulls it out and he basically clink, 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 and you just see that blow back in the back of the gun, and you just see him fire off backwards. The gun goes back with him, and you see him like hit the wall opposite, and you hear and he hits the deck. The gun is well and truly fucked, and he is well and truly dead. So
No.
beautiful. Alright, being that was Lucky's go, not so lucky anymore, I believe it's now your go.
So you said that I'm basically feeling what I felt when I saw the world blow up. So-
Take a physical mental right now.
If you recall, and I don't want to stop feeling it yet.
Okay.
That's fine. I
Well, I was
can.
going to say, I control your moods. Your mental
True.
moods.
It's up to you, I guess.
No, you can do what you want to do first, and then you can roll.
Basically, if I'm feeling that, then I'm also feeling not just grief, but an incredible amount of violent anger. If you recall,
Yes,
I
I did.
did
Yes,
beat
I
at the
did.
window pretty
You
violently.
did.
So
Powerless to
seeing
do what the fuck you're doing, yeah.
seeing people here and having the power of a gun in my hand,
Yeah.
I start
You don't,
basically.
You,
Huh?
you said you dropped it.
Okay, I pick it
You
up.
asked someone to pick it up and no one did.
I
Okay.
did. I picked up the polished revolver.
Alright, so let's
Oh,
assume
okay.
you're weaponless
Oh, okay.
anyway, because what you did do was beat on the window with your bare hands,
It's true.
in more of a kind of like, why?
And I've just carried you
Murderous
to a
rage
large
then.
window.
Yeah, you're in the other side of the glass currently.
Basically, then I guess the haze, the red haze, comes over.
You're gonna beat up Mac.
No, not Mac. Why did I beat a Mac?
Red haze.
Oh, this is too
Not quite
funny.
a haze.
Please tell me what you think you're doing.
The idea is I'm just gonna push Mac off, start screaming, just charge at the guy, try and scoop up a weapon on the way if I can. If not,
Okay.
I'll just
Take a
Leap at
your current so as I'm understanding it, your current aim is just to go batshit crazy at something.
at the woman.
Okay, in your mental state, because you
Smugsy.
basically got a 6 before, you are gonna go batshit crazy at something. Take your mental
Oh
now,
god.
Yeah.
and we'll see whether you go for
A
her
crit.
or whether you go for someone else. You can go straight for her. That's fine.
Nice.
You can pick up your weapon on the way. We can say you've done that, unless you want to wail on her.
I want to pick up my weapon.
Okay.
Because that's what he does. He's not good at wailing on people.
Are you going to attempt to stop him? He's in a psychotic rage.
Basically, just
No, I
you probably don't want to get away.
he's a friend of mine, and I don't want to shoot him, and I don't want to be hit, so I'm getting out of the way.
I'm basically
Excellent.
going to run as fast as I can, firing every step that I can
You want to fire every bullet out of this.
out of my weapon. Or
Out
my
of-
weapon,
out of the
whatever
weapon on the
weapon I
ground.
picked up.
Okay. Which was what gun? Or was it your gun?
You try to pick your own
Whatever
gun.
would be between either. Well, I would probably try for my gun, but if I've been taken away from
It would.
it's
It
not
would
between
most
me and
likely be
her.
your gun because I think Ennis picked up all the other guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would be your gun. So
These
what
tea
guns you
leaves
have and
cleaned
how
up.
many? How much
Why
ammo
did
do
you
you
pick
have
up
left in it?
one? Just a revolver.
Well, I still have, I think, 18 rounds in there.
Huh?
You can spunk them all if you want.
I'm going to spunk them all on this woman.
You
That's
do
true, I
not
just
need.
picked up the
You do
polished
not need to
revolver and
roll.
the polished knife.
Okay.
You, in your rage, basically just pull out your gun and, like, you just run at her, firing over and over and over. And basically, by the time you hit halfway through the remainder of your clip, you're basically standing over, just pumping lead into this, like, dead woman, just like constantly firing over and over. And you do that stupid thing where, like, you're in that haze where you just keep pulling the trigger. Take another mental save for me.
Against
11.
addiction, bloody murder.
You basically begin to feel that pain just dissipate away, and then
Excellent.
it's just gone.
Wow.
So,
That's more worrying than you'd think, because he had his eyes like frosted with tears, facing another direction in a room where he couldn't see this woman, and the only thing that like took away his psychotic rage was killing a woman he'd never seen. And had no reason to kill. That's
No,
more
but
troubling
he
than you
had-
think.
he had-
Murder a woman, like,
No,
yeah,
but you
it's
did
fine.
hear the gunfight behind you.
yeah, I
Oh,
would
yeah,
have
yeah.
tried
You'd be
around
aware
to
of
see.
that, yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, he'd just never seen that woman before.
No, of course not.
Yeah,
Just
the cure
just
for
killing a
all your
woman.
rage and pain was to run out and kill a woman you'd never seen before.
Well, to be fair,
Just a woman.
if you
A hostile woman.
yeah, to be fair, if you'd
Who
done the
attacked my
save
friend.
at the beginning, like I was going to make you, you would have been able to do that quite as coldly and efficiently. But yeah, there you go. All right, you have basically now killed everything. Who's in the doorway?
We're basically taking out the security of this.
Who's in the doorway?
Yeah.
You two.
Well, I'm
both-
outside, actually, in the corridor.
in that case, both of you make perception checks. Yours will be far easier than his.
I'm in the
12.
doorway as well.
12?
Seems like
Seven.
Yeah,
standing
you also in the
over.
doorway. 12 what?
7.
You hear fuck all?
10.
You're aware of it, but you're not as aware as 12 over there. Again, you hear the sounds of more people coming, but from very different directions. They're not just coming from security, they're coming from the corridor straight opposite Gert's place, and they're coming from the corridor that you came from.
Which
You might
way is it
wanna
towards
get
the
out.
elevator?
The way that the father came from.
Let's go, guys.
Away from
And
security.
cheese it, because there's no point standing here waiting for waves and waves and waves of goons to crash against
Yeah.
us.
Let's cheese it.
Please.
Off we
I
go.
really
No.
want to kill one of you.
No.
I wipe my eyes.
Assuming
let's
everyone's
leave.
here, I'm just like, cheese
Suck
it,
up
just
all
leg
the-
it towards the
I
elevators.
don't suck up all the snot. I go.
Oh, that's
Oh.
fucking gross.
Oh,
Take a
The
section
most,
point.
the most efficient way to exit the.
Yeah, to clear my
That's
nose.
fucking amazing.
Get my. What the hell?
That
bomb
is
it.
fucking amazing.
Is there like a way of doing a tannoy announcement?
You
Probably not from here
could
without
hack into some of the stuff in.
You could walk into security.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could walk in security. You could.
I
You,
feel
you
like
know
we need
that
to get
Gertie
out of here.
probably-
Yeah,
Let's
Oh
just
yeah,
get out.
so do I.
No.
As on your 12 and on your 10, actually, fuck it, you'll be able to see. This is fucking obvious. In the corridor, you can see the remains of 4 slightly crispy, hole-encrusted people. Further off, you can see another explosion further down where you've got the other explosion going off. You can see that James's body is lying there, pooling blood. You can see his bag is very close by to this. And
I'll
you
grab
see-
his bag.
Okay, you can grab his bag.
Good idea.
Right, fair enough.
You have a lot of weapons and a bag now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're
No,
gonna
I've
be.
got 2 weapons.
He's only
2
got
very
2.
small weapons.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I have a knife and a pistol
Yeah,
and a
both
bag.
Polished and a bag. You can put them in the bag if you want.
I'll put the
oh, great, I can
I'll put the
also-
knife in the bag.
Okay.
Sorry, what was the answer?
What was your question? Yes,
Well-
you can, but you'd need to go into Gertie's apartment to do it, and there'd be like you basically have to go through her terminal shit to do that. You could go to security and do that. You wouldn't be able to like pick up the nearby telephone on the wall and just
Pressing
say,
the
"Hey,
pink
I have an
button.
announcement. Go fuck Gertie." You probably can't do that.
Oh, right. I was just going to pick it up and laugh down it.
Okay, fair enough. Unfortunately, that's not an option. You can do it in the next 5 seconds.
Okay.
All right, where are you guys headed? You go straight for the elevators.
Well,
Elevator.
stairs actually. Elevators are a bad idea. But I assume they're at the same place.
Yeah, they'd be like next door to each other.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. On that note, we are going to take a quick break. Because believe it or not, it is 20 to 10.
Yeah,
Must be
we should
pretty
probably
epic
take
encounter.
a break.
There's no big encounter. Nobody's dead yet. There are still more guards on the way, I have to warn you. Okay, right, yeah, so we're going to take a quick 10-minute break and we shall be back soon. So, whoop, whoop, whoop. Cool. Alright, so our group of miscreants are currently plowing their way down the corridor towards the stairs right next to where the elevator is and lifts. And you guys are now aware that there are about 3 people ahead of you, all toting particularly big guns. 2 of them look automatically, one of them looks more like a big ass rifle.
You just say 2.
So there's 3 down the end. There's
Right.
2 with automatics, 1 with a rifle. 2 of the, in fact no, they're all males. One of them has a very, very fine beard. One of them is built as fuck, and the other one is looks really old. And they're aiming their guns at you.
I'm gonna
Am
shoot.
I at the front because I was already in the corridor then?
Yeah.
As I'm running down, can I be like, look out, it's going to breach! And look like I'm attempting to kind of pull a slam suit over my head.
Take
What?
a perception check. Take the mother of all perception check. Sorry, deception checks.
So, yeah, if this
Manipulate.
worked, that would be awesome.
Oh my gosh. It's going to be based off of charisma.
Aw.
You are not intellectually trying to make this work.
I was really hoping I'd get a crit then, but I don't think it's going to have worked. No, that's life support, that's not charisma.
It's
I
your
was looking at the
charisma based.
ship
No,
seat,
it's
so...
your charisma base, sorry.
No, that's like a 6.
No. And in fact, the particularly old dude just opens fire at you.
Oh.
You don't even have any more bombs or anything, do you?
No.
No, I have like a knife and a pistol. No, I have a pistol.
Yes, he does. He does a lot. Okay, so they're all. I've moved my sheet. I moved the wrong sheet in the wrong place. I have all this shit went down. Why did I put the wrong one up? Alright. And that's 15 damage.
In a single shot, yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It comes as from the automatic realm. It comes as a series like puff puff puff. But
So you're counting as one shot.
okay, yeah, I'm counting as a single shot amount of damage.
Oh, I'm unconscious.
Oh
shit.
Sorry. No, I'm not.
I
Sorry.
have 15 HP,
Tepid.
so.
Tepid, what do you want to do?
I'm going to shoot the one who just shot
The old guy.
Ennis, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, cool.
As a side note, his name is Bernie.
I was so tempted to be like, I was so tempted to come and go, I know a guy to see
Too
if I
late,
can
you're
shoot
unconscious
him.
now, brother.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I might be alright. So that is...
Are you guys
12.
still running, by the way? Have you stopped or are you still running at them? I want to know what you're doing.
I'm still running at them.
Okay, what are you doing?
12.
A 12. Yeah, you can hit him.
Okay.
If not, you're going to hit one of them, so it must be that
18
guy.
damage.
Fuck mine, you blow this guy away.
Shouldn't
Just-
have done that,
You
naughty
fucking
man.
blow him away. Alright, that's Bernie taken off the list. Although I'm going to keep his stats down because you may fight more people. Okay, yeah, you blow this guy away. As he's like, ha 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 ha! You guys see a hole appear in his chest, and he just hits the deck. Okay, it is now the slightly the very fine beard guy, and he is going because he's not terrified at all. Why would he be? And he's going
He's
to
in the firing line.
yeah, but they have big weapons, and one of you is unconscious, so.
I was like, he is in a firing lines and he is in a line of people
Oh,
firing.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this dude, he is going to take aim at. How many of you left? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 of you conscious.
Yeah.
All right. Thirsty, you're one, and
Right. At no
Yeah,
point
one
mentioned I even left the room at the other end of this corridor.
are you not running with them?
No, at no point did I leave the room. These guys shot some dudes and ran off.
You're
All
not
right.
coming.
It's back there
I
anyway.
was there like about getting like my med kit out to help you, and you ran away.
All right.
I was like,
He was
"Alright."
like,
Who's running down this corridor then?
well, I would be.
Yeah, you're down
These
the corridor.
guys.
You're down the corridor. You're down the corridor. Are you down the corridor?
Yeah.
Where the fuck are you?
I'm probably like just in the doorway, like, what the fuck are you
They
doing?
are some distance down. there.
I did yell, let's cheese it and leg it down the corridor.
Yeah.
So you
I
would
kind
be,
of
like, in
figured
the
that
back.
you'd be like, oh, let's wait for these guards. Oh, I might grab a sandwich.
He's probably too busy like preening himself in the broken mirror.
Yeah, like,
Like,
hang
do I
on.
look good? Yeah, I look
To be
good.
fair, I'm like putting away I'm probably
medkit,
like
yeah.
putting away the medkit I was going to use.
Yeah.
No
Okay,
time
so
for that
you're now
shit.
in the doorway and you hear a bunch of.
I'm gonna pick up smug Smugsy's gun.
Smugsy's gun. Smugsy's gun is an everyday.
So fun.
It is a big gun.
Mm-hmm.
Not 40. It is in fact 36 ammo in a clip. There is roughly, let's say, 30 left.
Yep.
Okay. And it has burst.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's your stats. Okay, so you can deal with that and then we'll get back to you in a minute. Right, so there's 3 of you still conscious in here. In that case, Ennis is going to be 1 and you over here is going to be 4. I'm not going to shoot at 1 because that's stupid. 2, fires at the father.
Which
You
makes
just shot his
sense,
mate.
really,
Yeah,
yeah.
it just shot his mate. But either way, he's seeing a bunch of people running covered in blood and, you know, looking fucking awful. And yeah, you're basically, you're bright white, shining, and have like specks of red on you. You're really not difficult to miss. So yeah, he managed to spunk something on you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And that is 13 damage, my man.
Okie doke.
All right, Lola. What are you doing? There's a dude with a particularly fine looking beard. He's very attractive, and there's a dude who's built as fuck. His basically head might as well just be like grazing the ceiling. It's not quite. He's not that big. But
You
I
got
aim
31
for the
hit
dude
points.
built as fuck.
aim for the dude built as fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go for it. Are you stopping? Or are you still running?
I'm stopping.
Okay.
And I am going to aim at him with.
Big gun or little gun? Or are you just going to go attempt to knee him in the knackers? It would be a run to get there,
I'm
but he is holding a big fucking gun.
I'm going to aim with my small gun.
Okay. A small gun.
Are you going to use the Derringer or?
No, the
Derringer.
motherfucker. The
Okay.
Derringer I can't equip to myself yet.
Why not?
Yes, you can.
I've got
You
the other
have
two.
Carrying it.
It doesn't matter, it's a gun. You've picked it up. It's like, oh no, if only this thing in my hand I could actually use. Wait, bang.
I'm able to use it.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Then I'll use the Derringer.
Oh,
Seeing
what's
as
your
it's
current-
flawless.
Yeah,
3
it's
guns
flawless,
currently
right?
equipped.
Yeah, it's flawless.
They're only small ones though. I've got a bag. You can
I'll
throw a
allow
spare
it
one
in
and
this
go to the bag.
situation. Yeah.
Thank you. Crit.
Yes.
Plus
What's
2
the
to
damage?
attack and plus 3 to damage.
What's the damage on a flawless?
Plus 3. Plus 2 to the attack.
Plus 3 on top of your normal one. So with your normal
What's the
small
stat of your
guns
normal
is
gun?
D8 plus 2.
So, sorry, what's the condition of your current gun?
Cleaned.
Clean, so it's only plus 1.
Nothing to damage.
plus 2 to damage. Normally it's plus 1
If you
for
go
clean.
clean, it's an
The
extra 2.
If it's it's flawless.
Yeah, it's flawless. In total, a flawless is plus 3 to damage.
Plus 3. Okay, so D8 plus 3.
Well,
Plus
it's
small
your
guns.
to hits plus 3 because your normal to hit should be plus 2 anyway.
It was a crit anyway. But it's this plus 3.
Yeah,
Literally
5.
Okay.
written on top of the sheet. Yeah.
Thank you.
Literally printed on the sheet. How do I
Yeah,
fish
plus
it
your
out?
Yeah, so
So
you obviously
D8.
then include the extra damage.
D8 plus 2 plus 3.
Okay, thank you.
D8 plus
Five.
5.
D8 plus 5. Thank you.
Write this shit on the sheet. Right up for your boxes.
What's
Well,
a
yeah.
D10 by the way?
8. D10, did you say?
No, that is a D10 you've just rolled.
Oh,
Supposed to be
It's the
rolling
kind of
D8.
square looking one.
that one. Thank you.
Moves.
Scroll.
It's better.
You felt those dice are difficult to make out the corners on because they're funky colours.
9.
9. Okay, and you crit.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you take the mother all shots and you take him square in the nuts. You know where the shit is. You stop. In fact, you do that kind of like you drop to one knee to give yourself a steadier aim, and you just take him square in the nuts. And yeah, he screams like a little bitch. Andy, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. Which is hilarious to me because I know who this character is. Okay, you take him square in the nuts. You haven't killed him, but he definitely doesn't look fucking happy. He looks, one might say, enraged.
And emasculated.
Yeah. Okay, in that case, who did I just did? So I did Old Man.
Who did I just did?
Who did I just did?
Yeah, just don't think about it.
Yeah, fuck it. The dude you just shot the nuts off of, he is going to... Right, so he's the dude holding a really nice looking rifle, like the one-shot kind, the fucking high-powered bullshit stuff. as he sort of like leans over, like bends over, he aims his gun square at you.
Any chance I can get out of the way?
No.
Well, we'll see.
No.
Let's find out. It's all down to the dice, dude. For a yes, because that's 16. There's no way you're getting out of that one.
No.
That's a yes on his behalf. It wasn't a crit, so you'll probably be okay.
Okay.
And probably from where you are, Mac, you hear the sound of a very nice rifle.
Well, at this point, I'm standing in the doorway. I can
Yeah.
probably see a very nice
You
rifle.
see the nicest of all guns.
I'm lusting after a 4.5 foot long piece of metal.
It's fucking phenomenal.
Yes.
And he hits you for 8 damage.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Minus your.
Where's your joke?
endurance.
Yep.
An arm if you have any.
No.
I'm saying that like he's beautiful. I shall call him. the
Endurance? Okay, so.
Rah.
5.
Okay, so that was the big bloke's go. It is now Quinn. What are you gonna do, bro?
I want to shoot at them.
The big dude or the one with the magnificent beard?
Power slide.
Well, we'll have to see without my roll whether I power slide.
No, you state your power slide. It's implicit.
Who's the guy with the big fucking gun?
He's a big guy with a big fucking gun.
I'm
Do you want me
gonna
to
shoot
assign
the
him a
guy with
name?
big fucking
Yeah,
gun.
we assume he has a name tag.
His name is Armin.
Armin! I want to shoot Armin.
Okay.
Of course you can.
Hey, we've
I wonder
ended
whose gun
Armin.
he's got.
We don't know who Armin is.
I got a 13.
You got a 13?
But in canon, we've ended Armin.
Yes.
Yay. It's a common
No,
name.
it's a common name. And this dude doesn't look like the Armin we know. He's just called
I
Armin.
did 19 damage.
Holy fuck balls.
I rolled maximum.
Yeah, Armin's not having the greatest day, and you take him square in the throat, and you just see boom explode out the back, and like you would hope to see that his head's about to roll off, but you know there's still a little bit of sinew, and he just basically hits the deck and just like, falls off halfway. And thank you for the unsolicited Foley work. That's been beautiful. Okay, excellent. You've just blown Big Armin dude away. There's this magnificent beard left now. Magnificent beard guy left.
Can we call him Wizard?
You can call him Wizard if you want. He's a fat wizard. Excellent. Okay, so seeing that his mates have just... you are aware, and you guys see that this dude's eyes suddenly light up as he's clearly looking at something over your shoulder, and you become aware that all those other movement, they are coming. You can just see like 6 dudes just come around the corner.
Shit.
Okay.
And these guys look armoured to fuck. They are wearing full riot gear. They are not messing around. They have the biggest fucking automatic weapons you have ever seen. They are not running forward like a rabble like the rest of these like homemade militia. These people move with fucking purpose.
How the fuck are we getting out of this place?
Let's move in the direction we're continuing to go.
Yeah.
Someone carry me.
Armin needs to hurry.
As a free
Armin,
action.
sorry. Mac needs to
Scream
hurry
back,
the fuck
Mac,
up.
where the fuck are you?
Are you going to respond?
I'm gonna say yeah. That basically
Do you hear the
Harry's like
sigh?
happy, smiley look just kind of pales when you realise that you shout back to another person of your group, and you just see like all the blood go out of his face, and he turns and runs. Because yes, they're on the other side, but they're still on the other side.
Can I twig on to them? Jess! Matt! Where the fuck are you guys?
Take a manipulate check for me.
Johnny! Jim!
Is anyone else joining in? Anyone else joining in with the
Mary!
Hey!
Bernard
I
Manning.
botch! A legendary reroll.
Okay, good.
You just say a thoroughly
I crit!
unconvincing
Yay!
name.
Alright, you become aware that these guys, hearing all these names being shouted at, you hear like the command to fall back a bit, and you see them fall back a bit, and you see them communicate on the radios. Take a perception check for me.
Oh, let's see
You're still in the
what's
doorway,
going
by the way, because you haven't told me you're going in.
Yeah. 7.
No, you don't hear the conversation, but you do. You are.
I assume I just hear like
communications on
clicks
radios.
with people talking on radios.
Yeah, you just hear the clicks.
You have an automatic rifle.
What do you guys want to do now?
Run.
I was
You
going
have,
to.
You have approximately 6
I was going
people.
to, but every time I was like, I'm going to run across the corridor. I'm going to run across the corridor. It was like, this happens. They run.
Yeah,
this guy
yeah,
gets sad.
I'm
This guy
literally,
gets
I'm
sad.
literally
this guy
going
gets
around.
angry.
I still haven't changed that
Yeah.
order. I'm still doing that
Yeah.
because if you all get to have a go at once, everyone dies.
Yeah.
The same as if all my guys have a go at once, everyone dies.
Yeah.
This gives everyone a fighting chance.
So they're on like, a side corridor they can see.
One of the fleeing guards.
One of the what, sorry?
You said the guards
The only
that
fleeing
are
guard.
running. away.
Yeah, there's one dude running away with a magnificent beard and an automatic weapon.
The sexy guard.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you would not say no to this.
Well, may as well shoot him whilst he's there.
It's not your turn, so you
not
can't.
your turn, yeah.
I'm doing initiative around because it's,
Oh, okay.
it's
not
just
fair.
so that otherwise, if my 6 dudes turn up, they would kill Mac in a single go before
Yeah.
anyone could do anything.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm keeping this bump as we go around. Basically, Ennis is currently removed this bump going around because he's unconscious.
It's currently Mac's turn.
It is. It's now currently Mac's turn, yes, because Harry's run away and the other guys have stopped doing their thing. So, Mac, what are you doing?
What do you do?
Right. I assume these guys are coming from a side corridor. Is it not the main corridor that you guys are standing in?
Yeah, not main corridor you guys are standing in.
That seems like a teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to run straight across, just like wildly firing the gun in their general direction.
Okay.
Not aiming at anyone. I'm
Okay.
just crossing a corridor and providing my own suppressing fire
Okay.
because these guys didn't cover their fucking captain. And they
It's
decided to
not
run off.
decent.
They decided to run off without
I
discussing.
believe I was given the captaincy before she died.
It was.
Actually, it's Ennis's ship now, so fuck you guys.
It doesn't make him the captain. It makes him the owner.
Yeah, it makes him the owner, but you don't have any formal structure of command anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
You
We're
just
not
shot
employed
your
anymore.
commander.
We're not
Right.
What are
employed.
you doing anyway? So you've provided covering fire. I'm going to go with that. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm just spraying across the corridor as I run.
Are you running? Oh, so you're running towards these
Yeah.
guys. Right, you've made it to these guys. What do you do? You guys are now as a group. What do you want to do?
Oh.
You can't do anything. You're a fucking.
You gargled on the floor.
I'd like to wake up, but yes.
I'm going to grab my godson's arm and like drape it over my shoulder. I'm just the guy who carries people apparently.
Can I assist or anything, or is it not my turn?
It
So
would
I can't.
probably be easier for you just to put him over your shoulder if you're trying to run, rather than just like draping one arm and dragging him. Just fireman's lift him out. It'll probably be easier.
I'm pretty, like, there's not a
He
lot
is
to
pretty
me.
small, yeah, and he's not really carrying anything.
I weighed like 12 and a half stone.
James's bag is on the floor.
I weigh
I
10.
bet. I weigh 12 and a
What?
half stone in real life.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
that
my
light.
dude's 5'4".
Yeah, but
Okay,
yeah,
so
I
who's
think
grabbing him?
Yeah.
Are you grabbing him?
I'm picking him up as best as I
I'm
can.
going to say that probably with Quinn's assistance,
Yeah.
you're probably getting straight on your
Yeah.
shoulder pretty well.
I'm going to say 10
Um,
stone then, because he's supposed to be really light.
Okay, fine. Yeah, so yes, you've got him up on your shoulder,
Yeah.
so you can run with everyone else.
I assume we're near the doors to the stair and elevator and all that shit.
Yeah, you're probably close enough.
Yeah.
You'll probably won't be. You're probably about 10-15 seconds before you get there.
Yeah.
There are some
Right.
beefy dudes behind you.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
really
gonna. Sure. As Quinn comes over, I'm gonna hand Ennis off to Quinn. I'm gonna go to the elevator. I'm just gonna, like, I assume at least one of the doors is open.
Yeah.
I'm going to send it to one of the other floors.
Okay. Smart.
I'm just gonna send
Smart,
the lift
yeah.
to the other floors,
I like
and then
it.
we bolt through the doors. I'm gonna bolt through the doors to the stairs.
Okay. Yep.
Come on.
Okay, so you're carrying him now.
Apparently.
You take a strength check from me.
Uh-oh. It's not my strong point. 5.
Right. Are you guys? Yeah, you struggle. You struggle
Yeah, I would.
massively to carry him.
I'm not strong.
He's small, but yeah, you're not strong. You're wiry. You shoot people for a reason. You really struggle to carry him, and like you could get him on your shoulder for maybe 4 or 5 seconds. Obviously, Mac has strength that you don't, and you just basically bundle back to the floor. You cannot carry him at all. You can drag him, but you cannot carry him.
But drag me through the door so they can't immediately see me. That's
Yeah.
job done.
You're unconscious, so you can shut up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I'd be doing anyway, because that's where we're going.
So you're dragging him through then.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are in this. You guys are in the staircase. You said the
Just gonna
lift
roll
out.
him downstairs. No, I don't-
No, once we get him through the door, I'll grab him again.
actually, yeah, in the
You're
first
lifting
fight,
up.
why
Take
not?
a strength check on him.
9.
So that's a bit better.
Yeah. You're probably able to do it. It's very slow going.
Oh yeah.
You get it. You manage to balance him on your shoulder, but it's just so slow going. You become blatantly aware that you can feel blood trickling into the back of your shirt and all that shit. It's not pleasant.
I'm wearing a leather duster.
Oh,
I think
fuck,
it's
like,
through.
you fucking know nothing then. You get the illusion.
Yeah.
You feel like if you weren't wearing it, you'd be feeling the blood
Yeah.
soaking to your shirt. Okay, you guys are in this staircase. It's probably where are you guys headed? How are you headed there?
Heading down via stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but are you doing this quickly? Are you doing this slowly? Trying to be
That's-
sneaky? Are you checking? Are you just going to bolt it and hope for the best? Are these things I need to know? They will affect on who sees
I'm
you.
trying to get these guys, obviously as fast as I can, carrying this guy. I'm trying to get at least to the next floor down before trying to be quiet.
Okay. Yep.
Because
That's fair enough.
if you're going to be quiet, you might as well get to the point where you can't be seen
Yeah.
and then be quiet.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Your ruse with the elevator has bought you some time. You're pretty certain on that. Alright, you guys bundle your way probably about halfway down. You're trying to be quiet and sneaky. You become aware that you hear movement much further down the staircase, down towards where you believe where you left the ship last. Can everyone take a stealth check for me?
What floor are we on?
Or
We
a
could
sneak
just
check.
come out here and find another stairwell.
You're about halfway down.
I crit.
Shit.
I don't crit.
Sneak, you mean?
But
Poof!
it
I
is,
disappear.
I don't crit, but it is still a 13.
What? What did you do?
I'm on the
You're in
ship
a
and I'm flying
different
in.
Yeah.
How do you get that?
I don't crit, but it is a 13.
Okay. You.
I say, do you want me to take a stealth check?
No, I don't want to. Yeah.
I ceased my flopping that I was doing. Yeah.
14.
7.
And you got a crit?
I did crit. I did crit indeed.
Alright, you're aware that Lola is about to tread on something loose and you grab her. And you stop her at just the right moment from giving your position away. That's what you get from your crit. Alright, you guys hear movement at the bottom, but you just hear like the familiar shouting of like, yeah, they're not here, we're going to go up to the next bit. And basically these people just carry about their business. They go up to the next floor underneath and you hold your breath for a moment as they move around, and then they apparently go onto that floor. You have a very limited window.
Can we see them through the gap?
I'm going to say yes, because you had a crit and you all passed, apart from you, but we sold that.
Go onto that floor and get into an elevator, I assume, or something.
You basically have very limited windows. Should you wish to bump past them, you can.
Yeah, we should get past them.
Yeah.
Screw it. Why don't we just go through the door onto this floor?
Because that's where they're going next.
They just went through there, this floor, or the one below us.
The one below you.
Below.
Literally
But
one
they'll
below
be
you.
back up and...
Yeah, if we just go through onto this floor, which is the floor below the one we were on, go to any airlock and call Misha in. Rather than
Don't
trying
look
to
at me.
get back to where we docked.
would we know that there are any airlocks on this floor? The second to
Goddamn
top floor?
space station. If you don't have airlocks on every floor, you're an idiot.
Okay, we could do that. But this is the next floor they're going to check.
Yeah?
This is putting faith that Misha can get out and fly around and dock in the right
Probably
place.
a lockdown.
at the right time.
Might have a better just going past the floor that they're
Yeah,
currently
and then
on.
coming out onto that
Fair
floor.
enough. Go.
Because they've already checked that one. They don't
Okay,
do that.
go.
Yeah.
You could prep Misha to get the ship ready, because it does take time to call them through, get them out, and maybe her, maybe the other dudes in there can do something to get you out of lockdown.
Yeah.
Which will be a hilarious one shot.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
one shot, you can run one day.
Yes. Yes, we shall. As we move down to the floor below the one they've just gone and checked, I will call through to Misha.
Just to help, we could on the floor we're currently on,
Open
we
the
could
door.
plant an explosive.
We've got
You
it.
don't have an
Only had two.
Okay, scratch that.
I came very
Fantastic
poorly
idea.
equipped because I didn't really have any time to equip myself with anything.
And to be fair, walking into her place with a bunch of explosives probably wouldn't have gone down very well.
No.
Just as a heads up.
Okay.
Not that she cares anymore.
Fair enough.
Sorry, as a side note, did someone pick up James's bag? Or
Yeah.
did you guys leave it?
I've still got it around my
No.
neck.
Oh, you got it around your neck? Okay, that's fine.
It's just hanging off it.
Basically, it's just like constantly banging it against the side of Mac. Alright, yeah, you call through to Misha.
Yeah.
What are you telling her?
I'm just gonna say, shit's hit the fan. We could need to pick up, get the engine started.
We're on floor X.
Okay, well, they've got a lockdown. Unsurprisingly, what the fuck did you guys do?
0 fucks given.
It's better you don't
Pick the
know.
tires and light the fires. Come on.
Okay, and she does. You become aware that, you hear like over the thing, he's like, wait a minute, get yourselves moving, strap yourselves in. And she just hasn't bothered turning off the tannoy, like the connection to you guys. And you hear like, you can hear DJ Moose something like banging on, like, boom. In your head, you get your own like Mission Impossible type theme coming through your
Suddenly
ear.
we have our own danger music.
Yeah, you guys have your own danger
Piped in
music.
through our squad comms.
Yeah, it's squad comms. You all basically hear Misha like going through. Yeah, you guys get this going on in your head as Misha's
dubstep
firing up.
remix of
'Cause, it has been a while since the Dark has actually done any of this shit, so yeah. Okay, in that case, if you guys are attempting to run down here, I need everyone to take a physical endurance save. Yours is going to be necessity difficult.
10.
Reroll.
Fuck. I'm assuming I bundle face first down the
What'd you
stairs,
get?
dragging this prick.
6.
What
What
do
do you
you
think?
You got a boss?
Yeah.
Do you want to help him?
12.
Okay. Do you want to help him?
Do I want to help him? What with the prayer?
Yes.
Oh, I can't.
You've gotten this far. I want you guys to make it. You've faced down like 20
Help
opponents, and only one of you is unconscious.
Have the prayer. Have the prayer. Don't fuck it up.
You trip hard.
fuck it
You
up.
trip hard. You do that
Yeah.
tripping thing, and you're trying to get your momentum going again.
In the name of God, stop falling over, you bastard!
It worked.
You think?
Wow.
I don't remember what we were checking. I just know.
Physical
Physical.
endurance.
Physical endurance. Yes.
Don't say yes because yours is by
Don't say
necessity
yes.
difficult. You're carrying
Yes.
these.
It is 13.
Yeah, go on. What do you guys get?
6.
6.
10.
You got 12.
12.
Lola, have you not taken any damage, have you?
I've taken 5 points of damage already.
Okay. Alright. You just do that thing where you stub your toe, just like really hard, even though you like Quinn managed to save you from like making a complete tit of yourself earlier and giving your position away. You stubbed your toe really hard, and you're just beginning to hobble behind everyone, and you begin to like do that slightly. Everyone else is bundling past you. Even Mac carrying fucking Ennis is bundled past you.
From a
And
stubbed
you begin
toe.
to slow down. Well, yeah, it can really fucking hurt, and you got a 6. So yes, it really hurts. You're pretty sure you've split the skin. If not, it feels like the awful moment you feel like you've broken your little toe. You
Okay.
haven't, but you're pretty sure. You're like, ow, ow, ow.
I was wondering if this could be another like improvement on like the sexy guy.
Shut Quasimodo with like a
you like
brand
face you like face plant into like the corner of one of these steps and just like have this huge great mark across your jaw.
No, you don't take physical damage,
Thank
but
you.
yeah, your foot really fucking hurts. And you guys become aware that she's fallen around a little bit, and you guys have made it down to the level, and you're just coming onto like the staircase to get you off of that platform where everyone else is pissed off to, and you then just become blatantly aware, and you'll hear just like the door just like bang open, and the first thing they see is your bright pink hair as it just steps down, and you hear, "Oi, she's here!" And you hear the bundling of 3 footsteps behind you. Okay, you have approximately 3 seconds to decide what you want to do.
Covering fire!
Okay, in that case, covering fire. Who's providing covering fire?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Everyone.
can't. You're
Everyone.
carrying a dude.
Everyone.
You're carrying a dude.
So,
Yeah,
Are you going to drop him?
There's a pistol.
I'm a pistol.
With
Okay.
one arm.
Alright, pistol. Alright. Everyone.
Okay, I
He also
continue
has
to
a
hobble
human
down
shield
like
now.
shit.
Okay, those you providing covering fire, you see like, you see a really small sciencey looking guy. You see the most average guy in the
Oh,
entire
God.
fucking world. And you see the most stunning, drop-dead gorgeous red-headed woman.
I feel bad. I thought they were soldiers.
These
Thought they were
are
armed.
part of the militia. I think the right armed dudes are still making their way downstairs because of the amazing ruse with the elevator. Because I was genius.
I'll shoot the first person.
Okay, so yeah, you three, these 3 people turn up. So right, everyone make your rolls and tell me who you're firing at.
I was just
Oh, we're firing at people?
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
doing
just-
You're
covering
just covering
fire.
fire.
Yeah,
Okay.
same. That's what I thought
You
we
just
were doing.
suppress the area.
Alright, in that case, still roll because you still may hit them. If you're providing covering guys, it's more difficult to hit them, but there is still the option that you can.
9.
Nope.
13.
Nope.
16.
Yes.
Nice.
Which one do you want to nail?
The first one you mentioned.
The
like
small
fancy
sightsy looking guy.
There you go.
Aww.
Oh, poor Tim.
Hang on.
Cucumber, the redhead is.
It's you, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. The most average looking dude in the world.
I feel
He's so
so.
average it makes you annoyed.
I feel so sorry
You just shot him.
for 18 damage.
Oh no!
You
Tim's
see
gone.
like tiny Tim, this bloke like really short, should not be holding a gun that's probably bigger than him. You just see him just get blasted back as you guys provide covering fire and they hit the deck and sort of
His
like,
glasses
sorry.
spin down the void in the middle of the stairs.
And they crack at the bottom of the very last hit. You think they made it, crunch. You see these guys like duck back behind like fuck, we need reinforcements. What do you guys want to do now? Lola is at the bottom of the staircase with you.
Head to the nearest
Airlock.
airlock.
Yeah.
Okay,
Continue on
basically
with the plan.
you're on the level in which your ship would be at. So you can run straight to your ship should you wish.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds
Done that.
Yes.
Alright, as you do that, you see that the big Rutai guy, Grog, has basically stepped out of your thing and he's just like flexing his claws. He's clearly ready for some sort of bullshit to happen. But most of the people here have just gone about their day. It's a lockdown. Since you guys have started making trouble, lockdowns are fairly normal thing for everyone now. Everybody remembers the calamity of about a year and a half ago when there was another huge explosion on the ship. But it's now part of everyday life. You guys bundle your way towards there. Doesn't seem to be anyone else. You see a couple of the Cox agents running around, and you see, like, you know, but their backs are to them, thankfully, and you guys make it onto your ship. What do you guys want to do now?
Just before.
Leave now.
There's a lockdown, and I can't actually release it from here.
I'll get on my hat.
I'm saying just before I got on the ship, I was going to shout out really loudly, "She's dead! Ha 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 ha!"
Don't.
No.
Don't.
Probably not a great idea.
Please don't.
God damn it! You loony son of a bitch!
Hey,
He is a loony.
Yeah.
wow.
She's dead, girl! And just standing like
Are you shouting this to try and get as many people's attention as possible?
No,
or are you just...
he doesn't know why he's shouting it. He's just
Okay.
shouting it really.
Okay,
well,
You are covered in like a white shirt, completely stained in fresh blood.
Yeah.
and we are trying to hack away the lockdown, but you know, now
Let's
we
have a
can't
look.
because they might turn
let's have a
the
look. Let's have a look.
Sorry, was I rolling
Hey,
something?
Owens. No, I'm rolling something.
Okay.
I'm going to select it.
Because the Cox
dump
agents
Ennis
have
back
their
inside.
backs to you. I'm just seeing if they're hearing you gleefully shouting and skipping along like a school, like, she's dead. For the love of God, they do not. So you're fine. They do not. They do not hear you.
All right.
You guys managed to make it onto
Onto the ship. And I get onto my hat.
What are you plugging into?
Nothing.
She doesn't need to plug into anything.
Yeah.
She can do some. You've already overridden lockdown at one point.
Probably have a
didn't
back
you?
Yeah,
door in.
recently. That was
Yeah, you
like
have
a
done,
couple of
yeah.
weeks ago.
As a good hacker, you would have left
13.
yourself a back door.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have left yourself a back door for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you get in there and you find the familiar like bullshit stuff you had before. You cease lockdown for this entire area, for this entire floor.
And I open the lock, so that we can go.
I seal the door. I
You,
seal the
thank God for that. Someone seals the door. You seal the door. You
I
send
pull
through
Grog in.
commands. Take another. Yeah, Grog like stands outside like, what's going on? Whoa! And then you like yank him backwards. That's quite iconic moment. And you slam shut the door. Okay, I need you to take another tech use because actually opening your lock you haven't done before.
Okay.
You
They were
took
talked
the
away.
order for lockdown, but you never actually went
19.
over it before. Yes. You do it like you don't give a fuck, like shut up! And then oh, boom. And
The open
yeah,
door
everything slams down around you, and you feel the you know you see the depressurizing and that, and then you see it open up. Right, anybody? I assume Misha's going to be flying, so that's her flying check, and I'll do that in a moment. Anybody assisting her? Anyone on NAVs? Anyone on comms?
I'll go on
I need to know
comms.
what you guys are on about. You're going to be on comms.
Somebody's good at nerves. Could go on nerves.
What do you guys want to do? You're currently dealing with tech stuff, so I'm going to exclude you from this for a moment because you guys are
Oh,
ready
Ennis
to
is
go.
unconscious. I'll jump on
Ennis
the
is
nerves.
unconscious. You're going to
Yeah,
jump
I
on
was
that.
just saying, I
What are
can't
you
do
up to in
anything.
this moment?
I'm going to make sure that he doesn't bleed out laying on the floor of our cargo.
I will get to
probably
you in a
go,
moment then.
Do you want me to roll for Misha as the
No.
pilot?
Yeah, go on then.
Never mind.
If you fucked it,
I didn't dodge.
what'd you get?
2.
She got a 10, so yes.
Nice. So am I rolling something?
Yes.
7.
And for
So basically, you
comms.
determine how quickly you get out of there.
Yeah,
Ouch.
that's really annoying. Legendary reroll.
Hey-o.
Oh, that's better. Ship operations, so 12.
12, yeah. You get out here like, not exactly like the Wasmo rocketing pace. She still hasn't quite gotten used to, I don't know, say the clutch on here or whatever the fuck it is. She's still not quite used to like opening this thing up quite fully.
Sticky gears.
Yeah, she's kind of like ramming it in like it's her old ship, and it's not. So she's taking a bit of time to use it. But yeah, you guys managed to make it out and like bamf your way away. You joined the rest of the crowd who is managing to like, hey shit, someone's ended lockdown, and you guys have blended into it.
Again, loads of like cheese out there. Like, yeah.
Ooh.
You see like the familiar, like, you're pretty sure it might actually be the same 2 ships who cheesed it out of here really fast last time. They're heading in the same direction, and they possibly the same ships.
We should totally blame them for everything.
Yeah.
You blend your way out into the thing. Okay, so you three, you two and Misha are currently getting the ship out of here.
Yeah.
You are currently just like closing all down your thing, so it doesn't look like you were fucking there.
Yeah.
Well, let's go over to you, Ennis. I need you to roll a d10 for me.
10.
1.
Okay, you're at -1. What do you want to do?
I'm going to start plugging holes.
Okay.
Dealing
This
with
is,
General GSW.
This is quite a difficult check. He has been shot, beaten, shot a bit more.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the beating. I'm more worried about the whole
Yeah, he
big
has
holes.
like 3 pretty big holes in him. And
Take
he's
15
definitely
damage from that last shot.
bleeding out. Yeah, he's definitely bleeding out. Hence why I had him roll the d10.
I didn't roll a 10 now.
You didn't. That's very fucking lucky because you would have died right there and then.
Crit.
Nice.
Alright,
Back to full health.
you basically go, you know that moments when like you focus so intently on something, the rest of the world just disappears out. For whatever reason, that is happening to Mac right now.
I knew he cared, really.
He may care about someone that's not you.
Nope, this is clearly...
He cares more about
This is
himself.
clearly caring about me.
If he needs, for example, if he wants to deliver, like for example, the non-dead nephew of his friend, back to his friend, probably a good way of getting there.
I have Helena's hand, save me!
So you basically go into that zone and you probably look like a demon like these guys have never seen. You guys probably managed to come out, like, after having done this fighting, and Mac is still there, just intently in the zone. You say anything to him, just fucking ignores you. And yeah, after about half an hour, you've stopped everything. You've got everything under control, and
His heart does not beat at all.
you've got everything well under control. You managed to get his blood pressure back up. You managed to stop the bleeding, and you get him particularly comfortable. He's not conscious, and he won't be conscious for a while. But yes, you plugged the holes. He seems to. You hope, provided he gets through the night, will be fun. And I do say provided gets through the night.
Where was he actually shot?
No, let's say a couple in the gut and one in the chest.
Ouch.
I did get shot in the front from a assault rifle.
Now that you finished patching him up, you still have a stomach wound.
That
Are
winded
you going to patch
slightly.
yourself up? No, it was a good hole. You did take a fair amount of damage. You just have a fair amount
You
of
take
life.
like 4 damage out there.
I took 13 damage in total.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's still a fair amount of
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
That would have killed a lesser person.
Yeah, it's a straight up rifle.
Oh god, don't like blow your head up. Yeah, you would have killed a lesser
Yeah.
person.
Yes. Right. Yeah. Physician, heal thyself.
Yep.
Just saying, we're now probably on like the
9.
Ravens hit list.
We already were, so it's fine.
We've now probably moved to
Only
the
9.
top.
If
9.
anything, we're probably just like more intriguing to him.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, you probably like plug the hole. You don't do it anywhere near. Because to be fair, you've probably just spent all your energy dealing here with them, and you just
Yeah.
like fuck. Actually, ow, fuck.
Yeah.
You bandage yourself up, and you can roll your appropriate amount of hit points to be recovered.
Do I get any hit points back?
You're unconscious. You're 0 currently.
Pathetic.
So back to 0.
Yeah, you're at 0. You're unconscious, but you're not dying anymore.
Okay, yeah, I get 8 back.
Alright, Mac is apparently back in the zone. What do you guys want to do now?
I think I should heal myself a little bit.
Okay.
Is that a medic check?
I want to notice I go to sleep.
Sure.
Where
Where are you sleeping? On your beanbag?
Yeah,
Yeah, on your door. Where'd you put Ennis?
I just literally started working on him just inside the door. I literally put him down there and
So
started doing
once you're done with him, where'd you put him? You just leave him there?
I don't move him.
Perfect. You get a
You just
blanket
leave him
around
on the floor.
Yeah, I leave him with Grog. I'm just like, don't let him get up. Tell me if anything happens.
Don't let
Okay.
him
And he
die.
just sits down cross-legged and just stares intently at Ennis.
That's going to be weird to wake up to.
But yeah, you chuck a blanket over him so it freezes him down.
I think he's probably a bit tired and doesn't really know what he's doing because he's only got 5 in total. For medic.
Yeah, you don't really manage to patch anything up. You're just so out of it.
Actually, in fact, I slip Ennis into the bivvy bag I've been carrying this whole time.
Beautiful. Yeah,
Yes.
you chuck him in the baby bag. That's wonderful.
So
Alright,
it's now impossible
yeah,
for you to be too
you
calm.
basically just, whatever wounds you've taken, you just can't seem to stop bleeding. I mean, you're not bleeding out, but you're definitely not getting a decent plaster or anything over it. And you know, if you in fact do manage to put like a bandage over it, you put that sticky part right in the wound. You just misjudge it. You're just too out
I've
of it.
ended up with loads of plasters on my face in
different places,
Yeah.
like places where you clearly didn't hurt.
yeah.
You're just so tired. You're just so out of it. It's just
You're so tired,
It's
you use
been
the wrong
a
size
day.
plaster.
yeah. It's been a hell of a day. Alright, so you're going to sleep, you're unconscious for a while, you have fucked up trying to heal yourself. What are you guys up to?
I'm going to go to the bag that Ennis has round his neck.
Would no longer be around his neck because I'm pretty sure you
It'll be
didn't take
next
that
to
away
me,
from
I
him.
And I take,
Take the bag.
I go through James's bag basically.
Okay, James's bag, you find
A polished revolver right at the
the
top.
fucked up version of Helena's hand. You find that there are 2 flash drives, the contents of which you know you have already copied.
Okay.
You copied them when he was here last.
Yeah.
What else is this motherfucker gonna have? Ooh, you also find that there is a 3rd flash drive at the very bottom of his bag. You find his diary is no longer there. Seems to be smart enough not to be carrying that shit anymore. You find... Sometimes you already had most of his shit, so I don't know what new you're going to have apart from the 3rd flash drive. Oh, yes, you find a reference to... You basically find a ship ID. And it's for a small ship. Which appears that the last time that he knew of its particular place was in the RAL system. And you can like decrypt the name as being Astro.
Astro.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Sorry, Apollo. Fuck it, it's gonna be called Apollo. It's not that I didn't know the name of the ship, it's just that I didn't know the witty name of the ship, so I made it Apollo.
Apollo.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
It may not be important, it might be. I just made up on the spot, assume it doesn't mean anything real.
I thought it'd be the ship that Helena would be on.
You never know. You may make whatever assumptions you want. I tell you nothing. I give you the facts.
Okay then.
I give you misinformation because they're giving you misinformation.
Oh no, I mean you give us the facts, apart from when you don't, you leave it a mystery.
Oh, yeah.
Okay then, I try and hack into the mystery flash drive.
Dun, dun.
Okay. Take a tech use for me. I'm actually going to get my phone out. Oh man, this is going to be so horrible.
As yours
I
died.
apologise right
Yeah.
now.
Crit.
Really crap.
Correct.
Dies in less than a day. So.
Having all of the sleep. Dreaming of bacon wrapped around vegan snack packs.
I don't know what I'm doing yet.
Where are you?
Tough.
Basically, as soon as we're out of safety, I just kind of lean back. So I've been doing everything with one hand, obviously.
Yep.
And then as soon as we're in safety, I kind of realised I looked down, there's a little pool of blood under my arm. Where I've obviously haven't had time to actually bandage anything.
That's fair.
And also like dripping off my chin, where it's coming down the side of my face.
Yeah. Perfect.
So I'm not bleeding
it's
out,
kind of more
but
of
I'm
a burn.
definitely
You didn't
bleeding.
really get much bleeding from the temple,
Okay,
so
so
it's
maybe
more of a
not that.
burn, really.
Okay. So either way, that will definitely be bleeding because
Yep.
it's a hole in my arm.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna like, start trying to wrap it again.
Okay, so you still in the cockpit, I assume?
Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
going to continue to abuse my bandana?
I might try and find something cleaner. Maybe. I
assume it'll be
imagine we
bandages
have
and
a med kit somewhere.
Yeah, you would have a med kit on here.
So
Mac would not allow. In
I'm
fact,
going
Helena
to-
would also not allow there not to be one.
yeah, going to attempt to properly bind it with like gauze and whatnot.
Okay.
Whatever we have. And I get a 9. Not
Okay.
terrible.
Yeah, it's not terrible. Yeah.
It's like a field.
Yeah, I'd say you basically managed to wrap it up and do the necessary. Your hand is definitely not going to be the same for a while.
No, I wouldn't expect it to.
Your breathing won't be the same for a while. Eating is going to be difficult, as will shitting. Definitely went through some guts.
I
Wasn't
know
pleasant. You're just going to like wing it off. You don't really care.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you're in the cockpit, aren't you?
Mhm.
You find... I have to make sure I have to find the right document if I have to fucking do this. Okay, you find evidence of a transaction with someone in the RAL system. No, fuck it, you fucking crit. You find that James has received a lot of money from... oh shit, what's his real name? Okay, you find a transaction from from a man called Peter Eggston.
We have a massive notebook.
Yeah, Peter Eggston.
You found that he has given a lot of money to James's personal account.
Yep.
And it was for the sale of a bunch of human music, which he has recently acquired, being that he just come back into like being fucking awake. So he basically had all this shit with him, and he's basically selling all these like new rad songs to Pete Egston. And he did it just you realise probably about a day or two before you met him as a contact when you went to blow up that when you went to assassinate the leader of the Grutai. Remember him saying he's come into a lot of money recently?
Oh yeah.
This happened very shortly before then.
So days before I kicked him in the nuts, sort of thing.
Yes.
For the first time.
For the first time.
So he could have had a sugar daddy.
Damn.
There is like essentially you guys will know the economy, like human music back from when it was still on Earth and actually now being is worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
And he sold 3 tracks.
Has he got more?
Nope, he only has the 3 because they're all stored on this drive.
Okay.
There is a song called The Dark.
The duck was that, or dark?
Dark.
Okay.
Everything's about ducks.
God's sake! Yeah, the dark.
Fuck it. The other song is All the Ducks Are Singing in the Water by Lemon Dickens.
I was going to say that. A duck
Sorry.
goes down to lemonade stand.
No, not that one. All the ducks are swimming in the water. Tra-la-la-la-la. Yeah, that's the other song.
All the ducks. Yeah.
All the ducks
You said there was
are
3?
swimming in the water. Yes. And the third one is someone named it really lame for like 4 years ago.
No.
Mr. Blobby.
Mr. Blobby.
Which
one, the Christmas one or?
The Christmas
I was going to say
Yeah,
Twinkle
Christmas.
Twinkle Little Star, but there we go.
No, it's Have a Wombling Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on, I couldn't remember you're a womble.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I should
Remember
know
you're
that
a
one too. Remember you're a womble.
Oh,
Remember
the
songs that
womble.
you find.
Okay, that's what I find on his mystery drive.
Yeah.
You find that
Seriously?
those 3 songs and a fuckload of money was recently transferred to his account. It also has all of his account details on them.
Ooh, account details. Yeah.
Well, he won't be needing those anymore.
I use my hat
Sure.
and go on to his account details.
Okay.
Yeah, and I see
You probably
who.
can't quite remote access the bank details.
You
from
probably
your backup
can.
shit
They probably
right
don't
there.
Sure, I
have-
could.
They probably don't have like NatWest like internet banking.
Yeah,
Like,
internet banking is probably not quite a thing. Yeah.
I'm sure I could find some way of
It'd
getting
probably be
to
on a
it.
banking terminal, but not
Yeah.
flying through space.
It would need
trying
to
to
be a
stay
secure
inconspicuous.
terminal, and
Yeah.
this is not that.
Okay, so we
Also-
need to get. Can I see what bank
to an
he's with?
ATM.
It might kind of bring them to us, you know. Oh, James just died. Oh look, somebody just made a massive withdrawal from his account after he died from this place.
Central Cyrenaian Banking.
Central
CCC. No, CCB.
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 banking. Can I see where the nearest secure terminal for that would be?
Please.
No, it wouldn't have that written on here.
To be fair, it probably wouldn't matter. You could probably go from any banking terminal.
Yeah.
You just need to actually get
Yeah.
to a place that has a
Yeah.
banking withdrawal. So
Okay.
Yeah, it all draws off of the GEC. So.
All right. Can I try and read the other 2 flash drives which I'd already copied?
How do you remotely withdraw Calbrick?
You don't.
You just
I need to roll again, I
Yeah,
assume.
the secure terminal.
You're sorry?
I need to roll again, I assume. Or can
yes. Yes, you would need to roll
Okay.
because you copied the flash drives.
Yep.
But you haven't actually had any real time to work on decrypting them because you guys were involved in a gunfight recently and buying eggs and all that good shit. So
you've also got NG credits for like larger amounts.
yeah, you've got like 2,000 energy
Because
credits.
carrying
which-
like 2,000
19?
Calbrick around would be
Sorry?
ridiculous.
19 for one of them?
yes.
What damage did you take? You took 5 damage for something.
Yeah.
Why?
What was it? I was curious.
I don't
it
know.
hasn't tended
It
to
was
a
something
wound
so far
whatsoever.
away. To be honest, it's 5 damage. She'll be fine. She's probably bleeding out a bit, but it's probably natural healing is
Yeah.
solid bleed. She's probably
It
going
was
to
a
be fine.
rifle shot.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So 19.
19, okay. Wow.
Any of them, I don't care which.
Okay, you dig your way into what looks like... Fuck it, on a 19 you crack through them both.
Yay!
Because the other one is completely redundant. You crack through the first one, and you remember that's previously when you broke through Nox's pile of crap. that one of them was like a cultural database of music and songs.
Yeah.
You find that exactly that. There's a more human on here,
Ooh,
but that's the only real difference that you can tell.
more human music.
Is that is
What
that
are the track
Earth
names?
music or since
I'm
moving
not
to
going
this
through
place?
troubles. Oh, sorry.
Is that like since moving to Cyrano or from old Earth?
From Old Earth mostly.
Okay.
But
But
the
then
funk songs
everything
on
that
there.
was on the other one,
Yeah.
the ones that were actually Nox's, that again was all original music, but coming back from before the wars and stuff. It wasn't anything remotely new. There's no blending. It's proper like origin type music. Like these are our cultural heritage type music.
Okay.
So yeah, you've found that this one particularly has a lot of like the take an intelligence check actually.
We've got so much money coming. Gonna be rich.
Holy shit, there may be new music here. Holy shit, you've never heard music. You've probably never heard music. Holy shit, it's just a bunch of music.
Okay.
Really bad, I think, right. The other one,
Mhm.
however, this looks in presentation style very, very similar to Nox's, but with quite a few differences. Whereas Nox's was focusing mainly on her individual part of the whole, and it just focusing on like the reproduction of like humans and Irilisk and Gendal. This seems to be like giving you the blueprints to a bigger, wholer plan, and it talks about reproduction of humanity and how infertility works for us, and how that the Gendals are really good at like absorbing and giving out stuff to people, which is definitely news to you. And it talks about a virus, like the ultimate plan, like in Big Secret. I am a big secret thing behind like the flimsiest fireball in the world, and it basically says that the Irilis, that the Gendal are working on fucking with the genetic, fucking with the Irilisk DNA at such a level that they can give them a virus that will infect their DNA and make them all infertile, i.e. wiping them out once and for all. This is the information you get off of that
Whoa.
second flash drive.
What does everyone have against the Irilisk?
Yeah.
Does it give any details about who's involved?
It's really sparse. Really sparse information. There's no like particular names or anything. Nox's name is there, and that's mentioned quite a lot as an operative. It mentions, actually on your crits you get a mention of, oh shit, I need to try and remember what the name of the planet is.
Crit?
Yeah.
Yes, your crit, from giving her everything. I need to open up. Huh, luckily our website has all of our map on it. I just need to know the fucking name. Pages. Bum, bum, bum. It gives you a place in the sun system, and the planet is Hito, Hito, which you may or may not know of.
Hito. Okay.
Yeah, you get that as like, this is clearly the centre because this is where the Gendal central government is, and fuck those guys, or really rather, you know, we're doing this because we are the central government. You kind of get that kind of, this is the information you get. What you pick out of this, I'm going to leave up to you guys. It's
So
probably taking
I relay this back to everyone.
Okay. Have I woken up at this point? Okay.
two of you are asleep.
Okay. Then I relay this back to Mr. Quinn.
Bandages on. Where are you guys headed? Sorry. So where are we going?
I would suggest we go to Hito.
Can we like circle asteroid for like 24 hours so everyone can like revive and rejoin?
Well, the thing is, if they're following you, probably don't want to keep circling an asteroid. We need to go somewhere. We need to not be where Gertie's guns are, because I
Lyria.
don't want to go back to prison all the time.
Lyria.
Mr. Quinn, you're in charge, so
Am I?
You're
Yes.
unconscious. You can shut the fuck up.
they're all unconscious. You're the one currently in charge.
Where did you say we want to go?
Hito.
Go to Hito.
Okay. And she plots a course for Hito. She plots a course for the Mesring. And yeah, it doesn't take particularly long. She gives them a bunch of fake information. You guys path it your way through the Mesring.
Who's still on the ship with us?
Everyone is still on your ship.
Is it,
You have
Most,
Misha.
most of them unconscious.
You have Misha, the duck, the pilot. You have Noxa, who is basically, you know,
we do
hanging
still have
about.
Noxa, so that's
You still
what I
have
wanted.
Noxa, and you still have Grog, your ginormous Rutai.
Okay, I'm gonna go and talk to Noxa.
Okay.
Hi, Noxa.
Hi.
Can I have a word?
Sure.
Alright, I want...
Oh, why is everyone talking? I'm going to fucking sleep.
Okay, for the sake of brevity, it's probably taken you quite a while to do this, to hack through and get out and read through all this information. The rest of you may wake up if you wish. You need to take a physical endurance for me.
No.
Botch.
We get a botch. You don't wake up.
You start bleeding again.
You don't wake up and you have 2 levels of suffering, so fuck you. I won't make... Actually, no, fuck you. Take the damage for it. So that's 2d4.
4.
6.
Ouch.
Alright, you are unconscious. He has not had a good night. There you go.
I, on the other hand, have the best sleep I've had in years. I no longer have Gertie hanging over my head.
Yeah, you feel like the massive relief, just like...
But we do have Gertie's husband probably going for us.
And possibly the Raven.
Possibly the Raven.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Why would the Raven fuck with us? We just killed the guy who hired him. Probably.
Right, what do you guys... So yes, you guys are now all awake, so that everyone can now be a part of this conversation.
Am I?
That's stupid. No, you're unconscious.
Okay.
I'm
Yes.
going to ask Mac if he can help patch me up because I've now got 0
Medic.
well, confidence in my own medic skills.
Oh, okay. If everyone's been to sleep, you can add your endurance modifier to your health.
Ooh.
So you would gain that naturally.
I haven't been asleep. So.
Yeah, you haven't been to sleep. You
And
can
neither
have
of
gone
you.
to sleep if you want. Just you can grab a
Do I
couple
get
of
an
hours.
extra 2?
Yeah, probably take a nap.
Yeah,
If there's
just
nothing
take
else
a
to do.
But Lola, for the sake of this, because she hasn't, she's been working through the night to get this information.
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume there's some like notable sign that he's worsened.
Yeah, he's broken out a bit of a
Coughing blood,
fever.
isn't it?
No, he's not. He's broken out a bit of a fever.
I assume Grog will have noticed this and told.
Yes, he would have like.
Yeah.
He's
Probably while
warm.
you're awake.
Yeah, he would have read that you're awake and told you he didn't have a pleasant night. He was
Okay.
tossing and turning and wasn't feeling very well.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a
I'm going to go over a deal with my godson because,
Sure.
as we all know, Mac is interested in number 1, and unfortunately, number 1 has this rather unsightly number 2 attached to it.
All right, take a medic check for me. We'll deal with this before we get to Noxa. So I want to try and have as many people involved in the ultimate combo.
It is an 11
Yes. You figure out he's running some sort of fever. You help break it and then you cool it down quickly. So yes, roll some healing for me.
total. Fucking Jesus. Okay, 13.
13. Yeah, you restore 13 hit points.
Does that not wake him up?
Yeah, that wakes him up.
Yeah.
So probably about an hour and a bit. You just basically, it was a really simple thing for you to do. If only you'd fucking woken you up earlier. But yeah, you guys are all now conscious.
Cool.
And then, the father bothers, standing there bothering me like, I'm hurting. I just like,
You give it a plaster.
I just like, I slap him with some antiseptic on my hand and tell him to go away.
Yeah, you get healed. That's fine. It's just too funny not to work. Alright, so yes, as you guys are all coming
Can I
to
roll
having...
healing for him?
No, fuck it, he's healed.
Oh,
It's simple enough.
it's a giggle.
It wasn't that much damage you'd taken.
It was.
Was it
I
really?
was in 18 of 31.
You have 31 hit
He
points?
does.
It is
So,
more than
yeah,
double my hit
you-
points.
Shit.
You don't give a fuck really. You can take more punishing than anyone else. But yeah, you're fine. Roll him some healing then.
I'm guessing
You have
he spent
31
tons
health.
of session points on health rather
Yeah.
than anything else.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So you just
You
basically,
get 7
keeping
health
him in
back.
There you go.
I've been doing some of these bits.
No,
but
he's
But,
doing loads of stuff. Yeah.
I'm mainly focusing
You're
on
in
ability
place.
scores and hit points.
Okay. Right, you slap like 2 doses of antiseptic onto his wound and tell him to go fuck himself. Ennis is now conscious and awake. You hurt a lot,
Yep.
and I mean a lot. It's not great. However, Noxa is hanging about, like moving between like the Cludging Bay and the terminal and back to the temple, and you managed to grab her when she's in like the main area. So
Yep.
you can all be here.
Awesome.
Fuck me.
Okay. Right, so back to my
Back to
conversation.
the conversation. Now everyone can hear.
Yeah.
My arm hurts.
Shut up.
I wipe the remainder of the antibacterial gel on my hand, just like on your face. Shut up! It's not even on what's hurting. I'm just crabby now.
Okay,
What
let's roll this. Let's roll this back to where it should be. So,
Right.
Noxa, ask your question.
Right, Nox, I'm going to level with you. I've been finding out a bit more information about the project that you're working on. Okay?
I'd
So-
really rather you didn't.
Well, I already have.
Okay, what did you find out?
I want to know what you know first.
Well, I've already told you guys. I'm not going to tell you what my mission, what the overall mission is. Partly, I don't know the bigger picture. I'm working on my bits, but
And what...
I'm
I
not
know.
going to tell you
I know.
everything.
I just need to know what you know.
I'm not going to tell you.
Can I
We had
lean
this
in and be like-
discussion.
Why?
Can I have already, like, told everyone everything that I've already known?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm leaning in. But why do you need to know what she knows? We know it all.
I know we know it all, you idiot.
Okay.
I don't really understand what you want from me. I can't tell you everything. I just can't.
I'm going to go back to the airlock where I was tending to him. and
You're not going to try and help?
pick up Smugsy's hose, the gigantic gun.
Oh yeah.
Like, why?
I told you, this is bigger than me. I'm not going to give you everything. You can't just intimidate and shoot people and hope that they tell you things. I'm not going to tell you everything. This is important. It's not going to affect your race.
Which race will it affect?
Well, the humans and the Irilisk and the Gendar. I mean, we have the human patient who's willing to help your Helena, but
Yeah, why is Helena needed? If it's to do with the Gendar and the
I
Irilisk.
don't know exactly why they need a specific human. I just know that we needed a human, and I went and found one.
Okay. Alright,
Well, I found loads actually, but she seemed to be the one that answered.
why are they trying to make the Irilisk infertile?
We're not trying to make them infertile.
Okay,
Why
cool.
would we?
Alright. It's worth a try.
Do we still have like the big terminal set up with
Yeah.
the big screen?
Yeah, you totally
Yeah.
We
do.
just take her over and show her.
Yes,
It's
let's
like,
show
look!
her. Okay, we'll show her all the
Grab
information we
the back
have.
of
She slides you like 3 tendrils, like just like. What the hell is this? And
This
she
is-
scrolls through it and she takes in all the information. Just, what the hell is? Where did you get this? This isn't my research.
I
the hell
believe
is
that's your
this?
research just there.
No, my. Wait, what? Are you showing her the actual thing off her flash drive?
No, but isn't her
The
thing
bit
part
that
of
was,
it?
operative
My
notes.
name's in there,
operative
yeah.
notes.
Yeah, 'cause you said it
This
contains
isn't my
the stuff.
information.
Using your information. Look, you know.
It has my name on it. Doesn't mean it's me. This isn't my information. I would never do this.
Okay.
Cucumber. Do we actually, from what we've seen of her stuff, does she actually?
Is she telling the truth?
From her flash drives, which you managed to decrypt,
Yeah.
you got all the information about there being human reproduction. You got information about Gendal reproduction. You got information about Irilisk reproduction. You got that information from her flash drive.
Mm.
From the flash drive you picked off of James, you got a whole fucking plan, a very flimsy firewall. You got that they are in fact doing this, that, and the other, and the aim is to fuck over the Irilisk.
Oh wait, James gave this to us.
No.
No.
Yes,
You
he
took this
did.
from James's pile
We
of flash
shot
drives.
him and took it away.
No, I got this information from the pile of things we copied from him, which he gave to us.
No, this is the extra one.
This is the stuff that came out of, essentially, the flash drives that you got from James just now, the ones that you copied when he was here before.
Which he
Said that he was
voluntarily
going to
gave
be,
to us.
which he was going to take to meet your contact in Rao, his contact in Rao.
Ah, so this could have well have been
A trap.
a screwed up
Yeah.
something that Gertie's arranged.
Yeah.
Or it could have been him trying to get someone who can prevent it, or get someone who's going to kick it off.
We don't know.
It could be that
it
he's
could-
fabricated this
Someone
whole
said they
thing.
wanted to check out if she was lying. Take
Yeah.
a perception check.
That was me, I think.
Yep.
3. No, 6.
Seems pretty trustworthy.
Can I check as well?
Sure.
12.
Yeah, she's telling the truth. She doesn't seem to be missing that kind of like Gendal glow of bullshitting.
Okay.
She's not flashing like a big neon sign saying, "I'm a liar!" There's none of that shit there.
I believe you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Lola,
I apologise.
Just because she's not lying doesn't mean she just doesn't know.
yeah. Are you able to check if this data's been fabricated?
All data's been fabricated.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
It's
but
just
I
been
mean,
made, yeah, I don't really... You
Yeah, but
can't
if
check
you
like the
look through-
bullshitter meter or something written down.
Well, no, but I assume if you look for if these were
I
like,
could try and see
if
where
these were genuine scientific notes, you'd expect them to go back over a period of like years.
I
If
could.
this is something someone's made, they could well just be like, oh look, these files were all created within 2 days of each other.
I was going to say I could see where they were created.
They would have been created fairly recently, but then Nox's was probably created only about 5-6 months before she was captured.
Yeah, but I meant sort of like could I see where
File created.
where file was created? Yeah.
Timestamp.
Probably not where, but you definitely got the timestamp, and it's definitely fairly recently, like say the last 5 months, give or take.
Not being a data recovery expert myself, but knowing the facility for such things do exist,
Yeah.
assuming that like with a tech level of say 9
90.
compared to like what I currently like know, I'd say that it's possible. I don't know how, but it can be done, I
Yeah, I
think.
mean, yeah, it can be done, but you kind of only really get the timestamp on it. I mean, because otherwise you just get given an IP address of where this PC was, and you wouldn't know where that is.
You would be able to find out where the IP address was.
Or in space.
In space.
Yeah.
Where there's
On
probably-
like
well, no,
Mobile
in
terminals.
excess of like 40, 50 like
Well,
odd planets.
I mean, we'll assume that this is a
and
completely
billions of
different
people.
technology than we're used
Yeah.
to because it's not.
You wouldn't be able to
it's a
pinpoint it
combination of
down
four different nations.
with enough accuracy to be able
But
to
we could
it's
say
this
like this.
person.
But can we say like this? Some of this data has been altered or whatever from the original, because this was
has all
supposed to
been
be.
fabricated. The file was created 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Of course it would have been altered. People
Yeah.
would be adding to it and changing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Even hers would have been like the most recent thing was probably about a day or two before she was arrested.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's been fabricated over a period of time.
Okay.
Yeah. Going into it and looking at like what's been changed on the file won't tell us if it's true or not.
Yeah.
It looks
No.
genuine if it was created
If
5
we went,
months ago.
if we went through meticulously and like checked
Because-
facts against real things
Yeah.
and found out where the inconsistencies were, we could find out. But that would take weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, this can't be
We-
anything to do with us because it was created before we pissed anyone off.
Mm.
I say I turn to Knoxville and say, Hito, is that the centre?
He chose the Gendal planet.
Is that the centre of the where all the research is?
Oh no. That's just the centre for where some of the meets happen. Most of the stuff that I do is done on Lost, but even I don't know where most of the research is done. I mean, I'm only working on my little bit. I just work on reproduction.
Okay. Who is your contact?
I don't really want to say. I mean, I can't just like waltz you into headquarters. I don't know what your intentions are. You just massacred a bunch of your own people.
I'll give you that.
You
They weren't
colossal
our people.
racist.
Well,
They were
have.
very nasty people.
I
Just because
So-
we killed another member of our species doesn't mean that they were on our side.
okay.
Though it does look
Sure.
like there's something far bigger going on here.
Yeah.
And you should know that. Your race fought on both sides during the war.
We're A, trying to find our friend
So,
Helena,
no.
and B, we want to see if this information is correct.
Well, this information isn't correct. I would never be a part of a project where this is the overall goal, and it has my name on it. I didn't do any of
But
this
you,
stuff.
yes, I know you didn't do any of this stuff. But what I'm saying is,
Look,
this
okay.
if this information is here, if this is correct, we need, you said yourself you don't know everything. You only know part of your project. So we need to find out whether this information is correct.
Okay.
So who is your contact?
Take a charisma check for me.
I assume to use an intellect career check. check here,
take
isn't
a manipulate check. Go for intellect.
16.
Nice.
I have a contact on. I'm going to be meeting on in Hito. Hito.
Okay. We're going in the right direction. Excellent.
They're going to get me back to Lost. It's where I'm doing most of my research. Where you should be bringing the egg back much later.
Yeah.
When it's available.
We might, in light of what we've discovered, do you want to continue?
Yeah, because I don't believe this. I don't believe that the Gendar, the people that I've worked with, they never talked about harming anyone. They just want to help people.
We'll get the egg and we'll decide whether to give it to you.
I can arrange a meet with someone who might be able to get you further up the food chain, but I can't just give you that information.
Can you give us the name of your contact?
Okay, and so my contact is an older Gendar. Their name is Ricket.
Ricket. Okay.
They're a really smart scientist, but they want to keep themselves as like out of the spotlight as possible for this, because what we're doing isn't legal for sure, but we're just trying to help people.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Okay, Cucumber, how long have we got until the egg is ready?
About 28 days.
Still got 28 days. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we've
All right.
been gone for like a day.
You would have gone for like a day, yeah.
It feels like forever.
Feels like a week.
It does. Okay, so I guess we just continue along to Hito to see this contact, Ricket.
I don't know if they're going to want to meet you. I can try and arrange a meeting.
Yeah, you can arrange a meeting to see them. That would be helpful.
Cool. Take a perception check for me. Just you.
Just me.
Nobody else.
Someone locked in a box with a group of heavily armed people. She's remarkably obstructive.
Botch.
Really hard to read.
Really hard to read. Okay.
Doesn't matter. She believes in a mission, man. Fanatics. I can tell me.
We'll see how she feels when I fanatically eject her from the network.
You can try that if you want.
She might just spend the rest of the trip in there.
Do what you want.
Hmm.
Okay, so Hito?
Yep, so Hito!
Yeah.
Is there anything in James's possession that indicate what our next mission would have been?
No.
Okay.
Your mission would have been to meet that contact in Raoul and continue the mission where you handed over Noxa.
Okay.
But you didn't do that mission.
Who were we supposed to hand Noxa over to?
You just know that there was a contact in the Raoul system that you were supposed to meet.
Right, okay, we never found who that was.
Unfortunately, you blew that one away.
Yeah.
Whoops. I'm going to... Is there a
Unfortunately,
way...
you've blown a lot of people away who have information.
Yeah. Is there a way of
James
checking
Gertie.
like general news?
What do you mean?
I'm kind of interested in
DJ
what
Moon.
the situation with the Nito is at the moment.
DJ Moon!
We need to track him down.
You could track him down. It's an option.
I think we have more important things than
Yeah,
finding
he's-
DJ Moon.
He has
He owes
like,
you about 260 of Calbrick.
yeah,
He does.
he owes us money.
You presume he owes, it's him who owes you 260 of Calbrick.
Mm.
Deliver a an item.
Telescope, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there any way of finding out what the situation with the Nito at the moment? Because they were, last time we heard they were trying to elect a war mistress.
Probably where you currently are in the Mez ring, probably would be DJ Moon.
Okay, fine. We can tune in to DJ Moon and see what the latest news is.
Oh my god.
DJ Moon!
Just dropping some fine beats right now. I have no real updates to give you. No, he's just dropping some fine beats right now.
Yes.
I'll interpose with DJ Moon when it comes to the appropriate time.
Right, so we head off to Hito.
I have been having a thought.
What?
Well, I assume this is away from Nox, so I'll kind of like...
Nox is probably going out to the temple
Yeah.
if you needed to.
Well, I've just kind of been thinking about like to what we've kind of found out from here and what we've been like kind of our missions of being, and it does seem to be that we've been like setting up like an everyone versus the Nitu situation. I mean, our first missions were like the Irilisk trying to screw with the Nitu, then we had the Rutai trying to screw with the Nitu, and now we've just uncovered a plot for the Jendal to screw with the Irilisk.
How's that got anything to do with the Nitu?
Well,
so-
the,
just working it out myself.
He's,
It was actually-
he's in a lot of pain. You've got to give him a moment.
yeah, sorry. I actually kind of in my confusion misread that as actually like that's actually to the Irilisk, but it does look like there's kind of like setting up this kind of angry neighbours situation.
But they're just
But it does seem
something
to
war in
most-
general.
Yeah, but it seems to be a lot kind of picking on the Nitu. Like at least like two attacks on the Nitu.
And one attack
then
on the
there was-
Iridescent.
Your
Yeah.
very first mission was an attack on the Rutai,
Yeah.
as a heads up.
On the Rutai, was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just happened to have shot an E2.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a
So
purely
it was.
coincidental.
For some reason, assassinating a political leader took a backseat to some random getting shot at a temple.
Oh no, they were both pretty fucking high, but you know,
yeah.
you shot the only Nitu on the planet.
Making it a hate
Did
crime.
we had a weird weapon? We had a Nitu weapon to deal with, didn't we?
Yep, you had to shoot with a particular weapon. I
It's a
think it
Jendar
was.
weapon.
Was it a Jendar weapon?
Gigantic, ridiculous railgun.
I thought it was a Nitu one.
It's a
Okay,
Jendar
Jendar.
weapon.
I mean Gendal.
Jendar.
Well, it doesn't really
Don't
matter.
give a fuck. Hard G, soft G, don't give a fuck.
Maybe it's a J.
You mean Gif and Jiff?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got
Do you think
evidence.
we
So basically, if you look back at it, we've got evidence of Gendal against Rutai, Irilisk against Nitu, Gendal against Irilisk, and Rutai against Nitu. So there's basically a massive kind of like hate, like kind of thing going around between them. So it looks like someone's trying to engineer some kind of conflict.
Someone. What's the only race that hasn't been fucked in that list?
Humans?
Ta-da!
Yeah, the only one not
Fair.
indicated either
Working
direction.
for a human paramilitary organisation and fucking over every other race.
And
I
also,
wonder who would have an advantage on that one.
and also, who has a Black Ops team which has been present in all of these?
Well, I mean, to be fair, she's being paid to do this. I doubt she's doing it herself. But, you know...
Well, she's not anymore, she's dead.
No. No, but we did also, like, encounter some of those Zookip guys at that meal.
Well, technically you did.
Sorry.
Have you told them?
But what's this
No,
about Zuki?
no. I don't want to.
Ah.
I don't want to have to explain the embarrassing situation in the alleyway.
Okay.
Oh God! You
Yeah.
can do that without giving away
Sorry,
that
guys.
information.
I
he
could
could.
like break open
He
this
could.
plot, but I don't because the only person that knows anything doesn't like sharing.
Who manages to keep everything that he finds out
This
to
adds
himself.
fuel to the fire that you're the dick here. That you're in fact my mole working against the rest of them.
I don't tell them about the mission that I promised not to tell them about.
What?
And I also don't brag about the thing that I'm uncomfortable about. You know,
You're
the mission in
uncomfortable
which I
about
fucked
something?
everyone's life.
What did you
Just
promise?
the one.
Well, pretty much everyone. It didn't go off until this occurred.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
You
true.
know.
Yeah, you fucked it.
Arguably the second worst day of my life.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, removing my knowledge of the character that isn't here and Max, the information Mac's not giving us. Yeah, some human faction of unknown origin who could be anyone.
You could theorise that
would-
she's
yeah.
working for high power. Yeah.
You wouldn't know that Zookip exists.
Yeah, but,
But
well,
you wouldn't necessarily
I
make the jump.
wouldn't
You've got no
necessarily know.
reason to.
I've never spent any time really
Yeah.
around human factions. I've probably spent more time kind of out with like
Yeah.
the satellites and stuff. I probably wouldn't know because they'd be the ones that are communicating and finding salvage and stuff. But I haven't really spent any time with
Yeah.
politicians or
Yeah.
anything. So.
Oh yeah, but your parents. You talk to your parents.
Yeah, but they run a bar.
Yeah,
Is
they run a bar. You know, the sort of place where political activists sit and drink.
Sorry, what were you asking?
Is
on
Zukip kind of like the Illuminati of Cyrano?
Not
No.
really. No.
They're more like they're more like UKIP but in space.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
With
got it
some
from the
fucking
name.
power. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, if you're not giving them the information, you have to carry on. Sorry.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, it sounds like someone's trying to orchestrate something from the shadows, and this could well be the like, you know, second to last piece. I mean, I assume there were more missions coming out, so they probably have other plans. But I mean, this looks like a really cunningly, like, set up like thing. Like, if we run off, or like, if the Irilisk were to discover this plan by the Gendal, that would, like, you know, throw a massive thing between them, and then, you know, everyone's at war with everyone else. And, you know, I guess humans being the, you know, the only like non-aggressive faction in this can then hire themselves out to everyone to, like, you know.
Kill.
Yeah, well, basically,
Oh,
we're basically the universal mercenaries at that point. We can just sell ourselves to the highest bidder and basically, like, turn the tide.
Suppose.
So, you know, literally that would be a massive swing in power.
Yeah. So it'd be really handy if we could work out who'd been hiring Gertie to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, she's dead.
I don't know that.
Wow.
I don't know that.
God's sake.
You fucking know that!
I know.
We did the whole damn mission for you to know that!
You actually do.
You
My other character remembers.
you actually know this!
Oh
You
well, we don't
that
know,
she
so I
provides
guess we're just
some
gonna go
woman
home
to
and
do this.
give
Okay.
up.
Let's continue
I
to
meant that as
Hindu
in
at
I
least.
don't know this.
Yeah, but
I
then-
do not recall this.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, you personally?
Yeah, me
Okay.
personally.
Yes, you
I recall
know.
there was a Zukip dude. I recall following him. I recall him saying stuff, and I was far more amused and thus remembering the silly thing that happened
Oh
afterwards.
Jesus! Okay, no. You know that Helena theorized that the mission that Zukip guy was hiring Robin Red to do. You know that Helena theorized that would be your next mission. You know that he's Zukip. You know that for fucking sure. So yes, you know that Gertie's guns in some way have been paid by Zukip to do something with an open budget.
You going to relay this to us?
You can do it without revealing the stupid shit you did afterwards.
I already thought I
And
remember what
without
you did.
doing... You've already told them the stupid shit you did beforehand.
Yeah.
Fun. Yeah, you already told them that you shot her.
What?
We already know you
Oh,
shot
yeah,
later.
yeah.
Yeah, you already know you shot her.
No, not that.
No, they don't know about the bit afterwards. No.
Yeah.
They don't know
Yeah.
that bit. But you can
Yeah.
you can reveal this information without giving them that information.
Yeah.
Unless they ask. And then you can just be cryptic. But you can give them this information. You literally, the whole point of that 2 sessions was to give you that information.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I just my note taking at that particular moment was a little more cryptic.
Don't make your own notes
I
cryptic.
took notes so cryptic even I can't decipher them.
It's like you're not trying to fool yourself.
I'm not trying to fool anyone.
Oh my god. Actually, Mac, you don't need to like encrypt your own notes.
No, because the notes I actually took were about us being arranged to recover Noxa.
Okay, yeah.
Because that was actually
That was the
discussed.
expedition. Yeah, that's the mission
Yeah.
that you were just
I didn't-
on.
I didn't
No
tie that all
critique.
together with the whole Zukip bit. I was just more of a thing of that was a thing they wanted to happen.
There you go. This, yeah, you sharing this information.
Yeah, screw it. Yeah,
Fucking god.
definitely going to share that now. I was just a case of I myself didn't actually get the connection there.
Alright.
Mac would have gotten that.
Yeah,
connection.
Mac would have got the shit out of that
Yeah.
connection.
To be fair, for Mac, it's been 2 days. For you, it's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, so you share all that information. What does that click in your head?
Well, it would certainly seem to indicate that all this is being set up by Zukip. Holy crap! There's some gigantic
God.
thing with Zukip. There we go, look. I've made a deduction!
I would like to give you a session point.
Yeah!
You're sorry?
It's 2 years of Zook.
I don't care, I've just been shot.
Alright, what do
You
you
may be
guys
shot
wanna...
again.
What do you guys want to do now? Are you heading straight to Hito? Are you going to go check out your contacts in Ral? Are you going to go to the planet Lost? Are you deciding for shits and giggles to ride into the sun?
Well, while
Let's
this,
go to Hito.
Are we
We're
going to go
heading
to Zook and
Hito.
just shoot everyone who looks a bit racist?
Yeah.
well, while this is all very impressive, the only thing I really care about is getting Helena fixed. All of that other stuff can go burn, really, as long as we can get
Yeah,
Helena hands.
you know that. I guess that from this, you know that the information just given out somehow very loosely ties into like the overall Zukip fucking the world plot. So
Yeah.
yeah, you
Alright,
can do
so
what you want. You
shall
can
we,
follow whatever pathways you want to find.
shall we continue along to Hito?
Well, yeah, I mean, if we want to talk to this person anyway, because
Yeah.
at the very least, we want to sort this egg out so we can get Helena, like, looked at least. Or
Yeah.
at least set that in motion. 'Cause also,
Need to find out.
Noxa, how did your discussions go about getting Helena looked at in exchange for an egg?
Lena's not.
I
Oh,
haven't
Nox isn't
done
here.
anything.
oh welcome back to the room.
I haven't
Got
been off the
it
ship.
yet.
I haven't even managed to arrange the energy credits. You've not allowed me off the ship.
Oh, okay, I thought you could communicate from here.
No, because that would contact them, and they don't want to be contacted in a way that could be traced.
Okay,
I mean, I've still got to find other contact when we're on Hito, and
Okay.
then I've got to meet them, and then I'm going to take myself to Lost.
okay, fine. So, I guess we're going to Hito anyway then.
All right.
Handy, because we're already in the fucking misery.
Yep. You
Billy,
guys.
turn around now.
You guys punt your way out of the Mez ring, and we shall wrap up tonight where you guys are in orbit around Hito.
Cool.
But
Woo!
alright, everyone gonna have 2 session points.
Yay!
That's fun. I enjoyed that.
We survived.
6 session points.
You're
Oh my
alive,
God.
yeah. You're alive.
Almost lost one.
I had some really shitty rolls. I had some really shit rolls.
You had a really good one though. You actually 15 damage to me in one
Oh
shot.
yeah, that was beautiful. I was so happy.
Which brought me down to -1 hit point. If my Hulker hadn't expired by then, I would have been down to 1 hit point.
Yep. Yeah, that was truly beautiful. Wow. Okay. Big episode. Let's start on the right. No, you still go first.
Yeah, that was really exciting. Yeah, like lots of stuff happened. Lots of people died. I had a crying fit again.
That was fun.
Always fun, especially in the middle of a battle when you're trying to leave.
Be warned.
Gertie's finally dead.
Woo!
James is finally dead.
Prick.
And yeah, we managed to get out with no important characters getting hurt.
I'm so relieved.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely relieved.
This on the table was pretty shot.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I think every single one of us was injured.
Yes.
Only slightly.
Yeah, no, but getting out saying no important character
was
injured,
shot, yeah.
every character was injured.
Yeah,
Not
to be
seriously.
fair, we had an unconscious, and if you hadn't have just completely fucked the other guy by like shooting him in the nuts, would have been a very different fight. The trick with the elevator was great. I thought it was perfect. So give you a bit of leeway on that.
Got a fucked up arm for a while.
Yeah,
It's
you're
a
on
classic
the
Home Alone 2 style hijinks.
Yeah, really cool. I really enjoyed it. Lots of good fighting and funny rolls.
Very funny.
I managed to get through like the death squad.
You can find me on Twitter at dev_BTP, where I'm not active whatsoever. But if you talk to me, I might be.
Put yourself out there. Don't just yell in the corner.
That's
Go
Twitter.
out there and talk to people.
The whole point of Twitter is yelling to avoid people with easily
Come
glancing.
on, just go out there and talk to people. Alright, moving on around.
You can find me at KillerKitten21 on Instagram and on Twitter. And this was really fun.
You killed two people by kicking them in the arse.
I know.
That's the greatest thing ever.
I still say that deserves like legendary or something.
You already have a perk. This is exactly why you have the perk.
Do you,
I know.
do you want some kind of violent synergy with everyone with testicles?
Yeah.
Man hater
Yes.
or something.
Some form of man-hate.
You already have man hate. You kick a guy in the nuts and he dies. What do you want? What do you want from me?
I want more.
I want more nut collection abilities.
I want the ability
I'm
to just
so-
kill someone
I'm
instantly.
so glad we're now in the Gendar system because they don't have nuts. So
Damn.
this is going to be great.
Jam.
The end of your campaign of testicular aggression.
God damn it.
We hope.
We hope.
That you are in a
Every
box
man around the
with
table
four
is now
dudes.
like,
Yeah, I'm going to have to get it out some way, so I'm just going to have to kick you all in the nuts. I'm sorry.
oh god.
I don't know if I can survive that in my current condition.
I'm genuinely kidding. You have 2 levels of suffering, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Let me put that. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm
cool.
interested. I'm interested to see where it goes.
Yeah. You guys have worked shit out. You've become like investigator general. Like, tell me everything! Tell me it all! It's like, but I'm genuinely innocent. Stop making us feel
I know. I'm sorry. I
This is why
realised
you
afterwards I was
guys-
a little bit too harsh on
It's like
Noxa.
you guys don't make friends. You've turned people into enemies.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yes, I'm sorry. I realised I was a little bit harsh on
No,
Noxa.
you apologise to her, don't apologise to me. I think it's funny. Alright, moving around the room.
Corone, aka Jay Shuri. You can find me at Corone_BTP on Twitter. You can also find information about my films at jqs.org.uk. Yeah, we all survived for now.
For now.
So that was quite fun. I think we're going to have to find a new employee.
Employer.
Yeah, we are the employees.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have some money incoming for a little bit. You've got like roughly 2,000
Yeah, but
entry
that-
credits
that-
coming in and
yeah.
2,000 cowbricks coming in.
We have loads of pre-Earth destruction human music.
Yeah, well, you botched on that, so I'm not going to tell you any information about that.
Yeah.
It's going to be the funniest thing ever to see.
And also, we now have James's bank details, so...
Oh yeah, that's a good point. You
We
did
can go and see if he
you
has any
blunder for a
money.
while, yeah. You do have that money to blunder for a while. So you may not need to find employment until the end of the campaign.
We just go
campaign's-
space bum.
Boom, boom, boom.
The campaign might get a bit
Actually
boring
be
if
murdered.
we do that.
You are sorry?
I think the campaign might get a bit boring if we don't actually have things to do.
Well, we
we've
have
got-
things to do.
yeah,
We
we
just
have
have
to
these
save.
to
money.
save.
What, sorry?
You have a
Helena.
system to
We
save.
have a sister to save, but most importantly, you guys are now
Helena.
trying to save Helena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Save the system. It's
No,
just
screw
one woman.
the system.
Helena.
Save Helena.
Helena, damn it!
We need our cardboard NPC back.
I worked really hard to set this cardboard on fire. The only thing I can do is actually set it on fire. Then you guys will piss on it and put it out.
We would do. And then we'd like all crit our medic checks to revive her. We'd have some like Darth Vader,
No,
like
we-
Helena, like staggering out with like artificial lungs, like the pain.
No. The
Tough it up.
moment I rip that character sheet up, I will have the happiest expression on my face. You guys will cry.
We
No
will.
amount of legendary points will undo the ripping of an actual piece of paper.
Everyone will be like, Paul legendary point, she survived.
Yes, it was a lot of fun.
We were
And,
creating
yeah,
protocol.
see you
Yeah.
next week.
Alright, moving
Tech
rounds.
copies.
Second to last. Or third to last, I guess.
Yeah. I am Tech Puppet, and you can find me on the Twitters at tech_BTP, and you can also find me on bloodthirstypuppets.co.uk and gbstudios.co.uk. And yeah, tonight was awesome. Got to do some awesome fighting, which I was completely unprepared for, being as I had, like, 2 bombs, which were very promptly used.
They were amazing
You
uses.
actually probably killed the most amount of people, though.
did.
Oh yeah, and the not looking at explosions part was really awesome.
That
as
was,
well.
yeah, that was because I
And,
forgot.
and
I was so
hanging
glad
on the
you
back of that
remembered.
route ice, I didn't get blown up
That
myself.
was
Was epic. I love
Genuine
that.
stroke of genius. That was
And
amazing.
and then the Hulk out kind of like attack on the sofa, which was really effective and quite amusing.
So funny.
But yeah,
You can't kick a sofa onto somebody's. I mean, push it. That's not what you said.
in my head it worked out a lot better. But anyway, and actually, this is, I think, the very first time I've ever figured out some hidden in-game plot thing that hasn't just been
I was genuinely
painfully
really
read out
proud
on.
when you were writing all that shit. When you came out with that, I'm like, my cogs, they're finally working. People have found things. And then have to remind you the whole fucking point of your goddamn session.
It was really annoying because
But-
I remembered it from my
Yeah, I
Ennis
know,
point
yeah.
of view. And I was like, I remember that. Wait, no. Ennis doesn't remember that because Ennis didn't do it. Mac did. And Mac's like, I know nothing. It's like, that's a shame because there's a blinding great hole where the plot should be.
But yeah, you guys are. I mean, you figured out a big piece of the cogs, at least as far as you're concerned.
We figured out a massive piece of plot and then disregarded it and carried on.
Yeah, anyway, well, that's interesting. We need to go save Elena.
Actually, yeah, this is I'm kind of proud that you guys have put together pieces. Some you put together in a. Not everything is perfect, I'll be blatantly honest, because you only have some information, some of it's misinformation, as I've been blatantly honest it has been. But yeah, you've gotten wheels within wheels. I'm gonna be so happy when the bigger wheel comes. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna crush you with the big wheel. It's gonna be great. I was so proud of you. That's why I had to give you a session point. It's like the player who writes down notes is the true MVP. This is this moment. I was so proud of you.
I didn't even look at my notes at all tonight, and that was just stuff I just remembered from what
Yeah,
we
that's
done.
amazing. Just mental memory, whatever. But yeah. I'm
Really,
quite
the
proud
only
of
one
that.
who writes notes is Mac, and he was useless.
The only one who writes notes, the one who refuses to talk about the notes he's written.
Mac has a very good reason to, though. That's fair. And I know, I'm happy with running that, I'm happy to roll with this shit however it is. If you guys want to be assholes to each other, then fucking fine. Alright, go. Alright, that was, we did your Twitter handles, right?
Yes.
Anything else you want to throw out there before we move on?
No, that was just cool, and hopefully more again next week.
I'm not sure I can offer that level of fighting next week, but yeah, sure.
Saving Helena,
You
and
guys-
then plot. Once Helena is safe, we'll continue with your plots.
That's so funny to me that you think that's an option. It's so cute.
We hold you to ransom, refuse to advance the plot until Helena is
That's
safe.
hilarious because you'll have to, you'll basically have to follow the plot to find us, so fuck you.
Yeah, Helena's being chased down the maze of plot. No!
Helena is that sucky thing at the end of a shitty plot.
Would you believe it? Helena's been captured by Zukip. No!
You mow down all of Zukip's like, where's Helena? Oh no, then Gendal having you better go back to Hitu. And then as you finally see her waving at you across the hill, the raven turns path and she just dies.
How did she wave?
Together.
How did she wave?
There's no hands.
She stumps at us.
She stumps, yeah.
Oh.
She waves her arm at you.
So we've now got a hand we can repair. So
You do have a
You
hand,
can
you
pull the
can repair
governance
that.
back
So
into it.
actually the thing that would have taken you weeks to reconstruct probably only going to take you a few days.
Yeah.
And you don't need to buy any more materials,
Yeah,
so
sweet.
you're probably doing alright. Yeah, whoop whoop. Alright. Are you done? Yeah, you're done. Moving on.
Yes. As you all know well, because I'm such a fantastic person, I am Thirsty, and you can find me at thirsty_BTP on the Twitterverse and on bloodthirstypuppet.co.uk, where I occasionally rant at you like a mad sort of a little chicken with a massive megaphone, vomiting filth and violence. Yeah, it's wonderful. If you've never seen a chicken vomiting filth and violence through a megaphone, come to our website.
Yeah,
Google
check out Thirsty's Thoughts. That's where you're going to see a chicken vomiting.
Exclusive video.
Exclusive video. No video, just verbal, written.
Yeah.
So not even verbal diarrhea, written diarrhea.
And stay away from my chickens.
Yeah, stay away from chickens. Terrible, deadly things. Yeah, that's me.
That's it. No comments on tonight, nothing?
No,
What the fuck is there?
no, we don't need any comments. I think I've chimed in enough while everyone else was trying to say things.
You were the interrupting dick.
Yeah,
Roger.
yeah, Mac had a great time. He didn't die, and he got not to be dead, so...
And you got to execute Getty.
Yeah, that was good. But not as good as knowing that I quit. And I said it officially in her office.
She was dead.
It doesn't matter. It was
You haven't resigned to the right person.
okay. I said I quit.
There's no one to accept your resignation.
Me too. I shot them.
He fired Gertie.
No, they're like,
I was brave enough to say I quit in her office.
yes, but she was dead.
Doesn't matter.
Jesus.
I was too afraid to before.
She wasn't cold.
Wow, that's amazing. As for my part, you can find me on Twitter at blood_BTP. You can find me on the website bloodthirstypuppets.co.uk. If you click the links down below, you'll find the schedule where I'm all over the fucking place. Tomorrow I'm on Skagash's channel because we're doing a day-long horror story, and I'm really looking forward to that shit. So it's gonna be awesome. World of Kiostos, again, stupid AM Sunday. Be there for that because that's just really funny. We get to turn into fucking elemental animals now. Except me. I'm the only one who's not an elemental animal. Who would have guessed?
Anyway.
Yeah.
I do anyway. Who would have guessed? Other than that, I think we just need to thank Kevin MacLeod for all the music.
Thank you.
Because I absolutely 100% remember to use it this week. I was so proud.
Battle
There was just
tunes.
battle tunes and I left it. That was the entire thing. Apart from suspense, we played suspense when you left, and then we went to battle.
Yeah.
Because
You've
you were
broken
still
your
fighting.
stick.
Other than that, I think
Prepped
that's
it
probably
for
it.
me.
So, does anybody else have anything else they want to shout out into the void?
I like blue cabbages.
Right, and on that fucking note, drink up at the bar, bitches. Catch you another time. Laters.
Good night.
Bye.
Tra.